Hold on, let me make sure it's going. Okay,
Last time
so
on
last time on Dragon Balls, no. Last time we joined our heroes in their quiet little village of Westwind. A strange man appeared, seeming exhausted, frightened for his life, ranting about something that was happening in the north to a medium-sized town where their noble of their land lived, uh, about some kind of disturbance, and our young heroes decided to take it upon themselves to embark out to investigate the happenings of what was happening. Uh, After arriving, they found that the town seemed a bit barren and a bit quiet for what they were described earlier. Uh, they ran into a innkeeper who insisted that they stay the night free of charge, and upon entering
Which
the
is what
room,
made me suspicious.
I mean, yes, it's very suspicious, especially since he's talking to a construct and not saying anything. Especially, also, your friend doesn't speak common and is wearing a fucking mask.
Yep.
So, upon entering the room and wishing them a good evening, he locked them in the door or in their locked the door in the room. The heroes decided to break off the bars off the windows and hop out and skulk through the streets to investigate and possibly find help with the local guards. Before they were able to get to any guards, they were confronted by a small group of zombies, which they quickly slayed, Kill getting fairly injured in the process.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How you said you're on 5 HP, by the way? Something
One
like
please.
yeah,
It was pretty bad.
yeah, a couple crits.
Yeah, I think I
Hmm.
I had 5 health left
Shit.
out of 30.
Awesome. Those zombies. Excuse me. So,
Excuse you.
towards the end of their conflict with the small group, they heard a commotion in the distance, not being able to see because of the density of the fog in this town. They can definitely tell, though, it's coming from around the church area. Now, you guys are there with a bunch of corpses around you, or at least you and El Tigre are. Is there anything you want to do? What do you want to do?
I mean, they don't like accidentally look like normal human corpses that we just murdered in the street, right? They like
No,
actively look.
these look like they've been dead.
Zombie-like something.
Not
Right. I'm just
looking at these guys up close now. They don't look like they've been dead long, but it's definitely been more than a few days.
all right. So it's not like, oh no, like the constable will think we're like normal murderers. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
no,
dude.
these are definitely there was something wrong
Alright.
with these guys from the get-go.
All right, I'm just making sure. 'Cause I don't want that situation.
Yeah.
You don't want that evil on you, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, exactly.
Um. Yeah, like I said, anything you want to do specifically?
D- I don't know. I can't really heal really quickly.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do have your Tinker's tools, but you need time for that.
Right, exactly.
And yeah, I chose not to go healer bard. I just went to go straight bard.
No, don't
Yeah.
worry. I can heal. I just can't heal myself.
Yeah, the
'Cause
irony.
I'm a robot. I
Yeah.
can't. You
What?
can't
Healing
do
magic.
spells on me.
Healing magic does nothing for constructs, and he is by definition a
I
construct.
thought you were just straight paladin.
Yeah,
I'm a
paladins can
paladin.
heal. Paladins
Are
can
you a
heal.
Warforged paladin or something?
I'm a Warforged
Yeah,
paladin.
I told you this
Oh,
already.
Jesus. No, I didn't. I didn't hear that part.
Okay, okay. Well, you're not there yet.
What type are you? I'm paladin. What race are you? Paladin?
I as paladin.
I swear I
can't
heard
allow that,
orc
Dave.
paladin.
Oh.
No.
I was like, oh, okay. But
So-
never mind.
Okay, so while you're sitting there contemplating, El Tigre starts to look over the body, starts to search their persons for anything. Doesn't really seem to be finding anything, but from the looks of it, he tries to awkwardly talk to you.
Right.
Let's see it.
Pantomime.
Let me
Pantomime.
roll for him. All right. Roll me intelligence.
Oh jeez.
Also, if like I said last session, if you guys want to roll your own dice and just tell me the results, you feel free to. You don't have to use the generators if you don't want to.
Yep. I still forgot to downstairs near my dice. So I'm gonna do this one still.
Balls. Yeah, because I trust you. Like, the dice are there for, nice. The dice are there for tension. They're not, like, supposed to hinder you in any way, so have
Wait,
fun with it.
what were you rolling, John?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
So you get the gist of what he's trying to say, as he's like gesturing to like their clothes and to himself. From the looks of it, these seem to be not peasants, but like working class individuals. They all seem to be dressed like a servant's clothing.
Okay.
And as you two are investigating this, you can hear the commotion in the distance growing a bit louder and louder. The sounds of men shouting and metal hitting of flesh.
Oh. Okay, so it seems like they're fighting the zombies or something. Well,
Yes.
The ghouls, whatever you want to call them.
They're zombies. Like, as a paladin, you can tell these are zombies.
Zombies?
Yes, zombies.
Oh. I was like, zombies. Like, oh shit, is that zombie meets like mumble? I don't know.
It's a new species I made up.
Yeah. It's like zombies, but like not legally copyrighted.
Basically.
It's my own distinct thing that I can copyright. I mean, I might have health, but I think probably would be like, yo, the people being attacked, we gotta help. And,
All right.
Run forward.
So you run towards the sounds, which is basically in this direction from where you guys were way back here. So you head that way. It's hard to tell, but now in the distance from the outline of the church, because you saw it when they were still light out, you can tell where the church is. Before, where it was pitch black and no noise coming from it, now there seems to be light coming from around it and inside of it. Still hard to see what's going on because of the dense fog, but now you can tell that there was activity there that wasn't there before. And as you start to approach, you can see a horde of zombies surrounding the perimeter of the church, but not actually getting close to it. And a series of guards and farmers and just random people with swords, pitchforks, wherever they can get their hands on, just beating them at bay, trying to take down as many as they can without actually leaving this weird perimeter that's set up. As you and LT Gray get closer, some of the guards take notice of you and go, "Oh Christ, what's this now?" Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, we're like, no, we're fighting them too.
Oh shit, get in here, quick! And a group of them start to try to hack down as many zombies as they can, trying to make an opening for you guys to come through.
Okay. I mean, would it be a deterrent for me to try to also hack my way through, or would I just try?
You can take swipes as you go through if you want to.
All right.
Go ahead and roll me athletics as you try to run past these guys as they're grasping you.
Shit. Okay.
I'll take your roll as well. He has advantage, actually, because of his... Oh, fuck, that's a 20.
Athletics would be what again?
Strength-based. Are you proficient in athletics? I don't remember.
No.
No? Alright, so just roll strength.
So.
I mean, still, you have high strength, so...
Right.
Well. Time to roll for the zombies. Oh, good. Good news, they don't grab you.
Good news, everybody.
And you happen to hack...
Good news, everyone.
Well, not hack, because you have a Warhammer, but...
Oh, no, I do have athletics. My bad.
Oh, so you would add 2 to that.
Sorry, it says athletics because guard background. You told me that, so I forgot.
Right, yeah. That's the whole point of me asking you what your jobs were, because that adds more flavor to your character, including like bonuses and stuff.
Should have checked first.
So as you run through, you actually crush 3 zombies along the way. These guys were already pretty weak from trying to get through. As you get behind this line, you realize that there's a weird glow to the ground around you guys. It seems like not necessarily a barrier, but there's some kind of warding happening right now. And the guys are sitting there, like, kind of filling up the hole that they made for you to make sure no one gets, nothing else, like, tries to get through. Say, "Get inside, quick!" And they open up the door for you.
All right. I let Antigua go first.
All right. Enters, makes right for you. As you enter, you start to realize why this town seemed so empty to begin with. This place is absolutely packed to the brim with people, children, women, the elderly. Uh, the only space that there is this. There's a small gap in the entranceway, just enough to keep away from the doors, and around the windows. It seems like people are trying to avoid them at all cost, but still leave room for others. It seems like this town is taking refuge inside this temple. As you two enter, a woman actually takes notice of you and approaches you. This fairly short, not like halfling short, but a shorter woman has very fair.
Human, but not like
Short for human. She's very frail, pale skin, very bright blue eyes. Almost seems like you could swear that they glow at some points. Flowing blonde hair that is almost almost glitters like actual metallic gold. Approaches you and says, "Oh my gosh, who are you guys? Where have you been?"
Well, we are we arrived the city today, and an innkeeper locked us in a room, so we decided to go out, and then ghouls happened.
What? Wait, how'd you enter the city? Didn't anything attack you?
We entered during the day. There was nothing then. Well, I mean, it was like what? How at this point, like 40 minutes ago?
At this point, it was like a good hour ago.
Okay, yeah, we entered the city only an hour ago, right before sunset, so there was nothing then, as far as I know. Well, bandits attacked us, but that's different.
Bandits? Wait. So none of the beasts attacked you? What? She looks very confused. You do recall, your character does recall that while you were approaching the town, you heard distant howls in the woods, but nothing actually approached you from what you could tell.
No beast attacked us in the woods at all.
She looks very shocked and looks over the two of you, sees how damaged you are, and upon closer inspection of your face, suddenly realizes that you're not human. And looks really confused and shocked, having never seen a construct before in her life. Looks over, still like looking over you and your friend Iltigray, sees that you're both, especially you are especially injured. Ushers you kind of closer inside, and reaches her hand out to Iltigray and starts casting what you can tell because you're a paladin is Cure Wounds. Heals him right up. Looks to you, pauses for a second.
I got this. Don't worry.
And
I just need time to repair myself.
No, please. I need to do something, and she starts cast mending on you, which is a longer spell to cast, but she's basically having over any like gadgets in your armor or anything. She puts her hand over it, and you can see slowly as the metal bends and reforms to what it was originally, and you start slowly healing that way.
I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Looking around, it's a bit clusterfuck. There's women trying to calm the children. There's people like sobbing in the corners. It's very much they're aware that they're in danger. And in the center, you see an elderly priest who seems to be in deep concentration, chanting to himself, clutching a holy symbol in the shape of a sun, which you recognize as a symbol of Pelor, the sun god.
Mm-hmm. My last D&D character was for that god.
Yeah. And she says, "I'm surprised that you managed to get through. There's only one other adventurer who managed to make their way into town." And as she says that, she looks over to her side, and in a group of people, you see a strange man who seems to be playing a lute and kind of calm some of the children just by singing to them. This is when you introduce yourself, Keaton.
So there I was, butt naked.
In the wild fields. No.
And meanwhile, the orcs were right behind me. Whatever was I to do?
During your song, you notice the two strangers who had just entered the building. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm gonna keep singing. These children need to be calm, because I know
They
it's
seemed
scary out there.
they seemed as calm as they're going to get considering the situation. They're not scraping right now.
Okay, I'm going to keep playing and just kind of step kind of lightly over towards our newcomers. Hey there, folks. How you doing?
Hola, señor. ¿Cómo estás?
Wait.
Ah,
How
You
much
can
will
you
it
can
be?
pretend.
I actually forgot. Did you tell
uh,
me?
I didn't tell you because this takes. So mending is cast over the course of a minute, and she's gonna have to spend several minutes with you.
That's fair. So it's
She's
literally
she's
still
next to you,
actively
just
happening.
yeah. She's as you guys are talking, she's actively like casting it.
I'm not sure. Should I make a side conversation? I don't know how this works.
Don't mind me. I'll just keep doing this.
And, well, we've done better, but I guess the tale of monsters near the city is true.
Oh yes, it's very like the woman speaks up again. It's very true. My name is Melora, by the way.
Oh Lord, typing that down.
I converse with El Tigre in Spanish.
All right.
It's one of the strangest languages I've ever heard of.
But you've heard of it. Oh my gosh.
No. My mother taught it to me. I had no idea anyone spoke it.
It's a language from the
Shoot,
southern.
making shit up.
It's a language from the southern continent.
Oh, I haven't met many people who speak how you say Spanish.
Español, señor.
When you say in Spanish, would you say España or something?
Español, yeah.
España.
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 Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Hamburger.
Un hamburger. No.
Muy embarazada.
So,
Preguntas. Fucking no.
so,
Yes. What? So what? How are you doing? I'm doing okay. How about you?
I've been better. We just killed some undead creatures.
Yeah, that'll be those shambler things out there.
Yes. Do you know what's going on here?
Nope. Just got here maybe an hour ago.
Your character got here around this morning and kind of had the
What time
similar.
is it now? Shit.
It's like 11ish.
Okay, so I got here a couple hours ago. When I
11
when
at
I
night.
saw these.
You've been here most
Huh?
of the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was like 11 at night. Right now it's 11 at night.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I got here sometime at daybreak, and it's been an interesting day so far.
Indeed.
I flourish with my guitar.
Dun-dun-dun. If you can get some guitar sounds, I'd love it.
Soundboard time.
Right.
Hold one. I might have something.
I mean, save it for later. But
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
come on. No.
That's not right.
Hell, come on.
So, do you have anything to say at this point? Kill him.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I was going to ask about the actual dude that, sent us here. But I don't remember. Oh, shoot.
You didn't get a name or anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name.
No, I mean,
wrote
you-
it down.
You didn't get a name.
Probably. I didn't get a name?
No, he didn't say a name. He was delusional.
I thought I wrote it down a name. Or no, I asked his name, but he didn't say. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, all right. So I guess that's more neither here nor there. So to say, do you know like how long has this been happening? Like, do you know the cause at all?
the woman speaks up and, well, this all started roughly about a month ago. The Lord Lord of this land fell ill, and during his illness, he received some visitors, strange physicians that we haven't seen before or heard of. They went up to his manor, and nothing was heard of him since then, until a couple weeks ago, when we awoke. Whenever the town awoke for the next day to continue their work, we found notes with very specific instructions that we were to continue his business as usual, but we weren't allowed to leave the town nor were we to say anything about what was happening in the town to any travelers. And that's when the disappearances started happening. Young children, girls and boys, started disappearing during the night. And when we started, of course, the town got upset and demanded answers, which was responded to with the undead showing up and attacking everyone. So now we merely hide when we can at night, every night, and hope that no one else is taken. And if we resist, they're taken by force. So that's why the priest over there. Hold on a second, let me bring up my notes. Father Valence. That's why we take in everyone that we can, the women, children, elderly, and put out this ward every night in hopes that we'll survive till the next day.
I mean, have you seen your lord since then? Since all this stuff's been going down?
No, it's strange. Some of the braver men have gone up to the manor to investigate. There's no activity during the day, but there is some movement and seems to be some kind of activity at night, though. Seems to be when anything happens is always at night, but during the day, all the shutters are closed, all the doors are barred, and none of the servants have been seen roaming around or going into town. Occasionally, one of the servant boys does come down to deliver messages, but he never speaks to anybody or even looks anyone in the face. He just does his business and leaves as quickly as he can.
So it seems like maybe after we help the town, survive the night, we might want to go talk to the Lord about what the hell's going on.
That sounds like a smart thing to do.
You wish to go up there?
I mean, not right now, obviously. I think we're only here right
looking at your huge gashes in your chest, probably not right now.
Maybe after, women and children first. So I think we're
Right.
to protect the peoples.
And LT Gray, happy to find somebody who speaks his language, kind of goes to you yeah, Keaton took Spanish as his third language, which works out pretty well.
I know, this is perfect.
I still haven't picked a second language.
I mean, hey, fucking whatever you feel like.
Except for Spanish.
Yeah,
that'd be funnier if I don't.
it would be. Kind of looks at you like, I think that's a good idea. I could really use some sleep before we go try to fight something else.
Right.
Sounds fair.
He's feeling pretty tired, and you as well. Okay, so that's the game plan?
I think so.
All right.
Is there any way I can help with the ward, maybe? I don't know if I actually can do that. As a paladin. Or, I don't know, help shore up somewhere. I don't know.
You could.
Once
Yeah, you could, but considering how late it is and how much you've been through, you want to help, but you're also really aware that you probably need to rest and be ready for tomorrow.
Okay, so take my 4 hours.
Yeah, take your 4 hours, which, yeah, not as big a deal to sleep for you, but
Right.
yeah, definitely you feel the need to rest, and so does LT Gray, because he's exhausted. For the story-wise, Avi, which is Keaton's character, by the way, did you come up with the last name, by the way?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's on my character. Elstair.
Alistair. Okay.
Elstair.
Alistair. Sorry. I don't have the character sheet in front of me right now. Anyways, you've been helping out.
The fish. Sorry.
You've been using your magics.
Yeah, I see that on the chat. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been helping out with his magic, so he could use the sleep as well. All right. So you guys take your long rest. For Avi and LT Gray, it's going to be a good 8 hours sleep. For you, Kiln, while you're sleeping, she's still mending you. It's about 30 to 40 minutes later, she seems to be wrapped up, and your systems repair, because as a construct, you do have like micro machines inside of you that kind of take care of healing and mending for you. They finish up the job for the more important bits of your internal structure. So you get up long before everyone else does. You spend an hour to prepare your spells, which reminds me, whatever spells you've written down, if you want, you can always just relearn those spells the next day, but you don't have to keep those. You can always, every morning you learn whatever spells you want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important for paladins and clerics, because if they're like, that wasn't helpful yesterday, I'm going to learn this one today, kind of thing.
That's fair.
So if you want to keep those spells, go ahead. If not, switch them out now.
I will keep them because I don't feel like doing all the work to look up things.
Okay, fair enough.
I really have been meaning to like sort all this out, but I haven't.
No worries, and I sent you that link with the one website that has a little cheat sheet, essentially. So anyways,
Yes? Did you?
yeah, it was,
Oh, the one that actually lets you like search and stuff.
yeah, the
Yeah,
searchable
yeah.
one. Anyways, so you wake up before everyone else does, and you said you wanted to help, so you can go and basically relieve some of the guys who have been standing watch overnight. Most, if that's what you want to do.
Yes. Sounds
Okay. So you go out there, and many of the guys seem very exhausted. Some of them are actually kind of injured, and you can tell, unfortunately, some of them seem to be missing from the rest of them.
good. Oh no.
What do you mean by that?
Your best guess is that one of them got too far out and was dragged
Yeah.
away.
There is less people than there was when I went to sleep, I think is what.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry if that was confusing.
No, remember you gotta be super fucking. Yeah, I'm not good at figuring things out. There.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any questions, always just ask me. Like, feel free to ask for more details. Because I'm going to try to be as descriptive as possible. Anyways, so you go ahead and tap a couple of the guys on the shoulder, being like, I'll take it from here. A couple of them look shocked at you now that it's a bit more light out. They're a little shocked at what you are. But none of them really argue at this point because they're exhausted. And
One just falls asleep as you touch him.
and as you go up and start just whacking at the zombies, like, for you, like, they're a little in shock because for you, especially since you're a paladin and you're a bit more built than they are, this is a much easier task for you, and you kind of just start, like, weeding out some of the numbers as it goes. And as they get closer to dawn, right as there's a bit of sunlight breaking through the thick clouds and the thick fog, the zombies appear to stop their attempts to advance and slowly pull away and start marching away from the church. They start heading up around... wrong tool. They start heading up around this way. And a couple hours... Or not a couple hours, about an hour later, the sun's coming up. El Tigre and Avi wake up. Okay, what do you boys want to do?
Gonna go get myself prettied up slightly. Make
Do a
sure
bit
I'm
of-
presentable.
Do a bit of grooming,
Exactly.
prim and proper. El Tigre wakes up, eats a ration real quick, and starts doing a little bit of shadow boxing in the corner. Getting himself psyched up for the day. What are you doing, Kiln?
I don't know. I thought I had more healing stuff.
You have Healing Word, and I don't know if you learned Cure Wounds, but if you want to switch out a spell and learn Cure Wounds for this morning, you can.
Oh, you have to pray for all your spells. I just know mine offhand.
Yeah.
Okay.
For clerics, paladins, druids, and wizards, they have to prepare their spells in advance.
Okay.
So it's more like old school D&D than 4th edition.
Yeah.
I forget what the word is for that type of magic, but yeah.
Sorcery, essentially.
There's some really...
Ritual.
No.
No.
It was something like yeah.
Prepare.
Some...
There was a separate word for prepared spells versus like other spells. Anywho, if you didn't have anything in mind, there's the next scene coming up.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is the hand holdy arc.
Right. I don't have anything.
Okay. Yeah. Once you guys are free roaming, like feel free to do what the fuck you want. Like so, like think in character or think out of character doesn't really matter. Just have fun with it. So as everyone starts dispersing, the people inside the church start to leave and start to go towards their own homes or to wherever the hell they're coming from. Some of the guards just go inside the church and start passing out exhausted, and some of them start walking towards the closest tavern to get a drink after dealing with this bullshit. You can see now that it's a bit clearer. There's still heavy fog out, but you can see for a bit more distance now. The tavern owner actually approaches the church and sees you guys and kind of comes up to you. Gentlemen, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry for the deception earlier. I was just worried that we would get in trouble with the Lord.
Like, my only reaction to him saying this to, I don't know,
Kilm. It's Kilm, and
I'm just gonna raise my eyebrows and step back slightly.
Yeah, you weren't there for that interaction, but
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
being enraged in our state now. I'm like, while I understand following orders, maybe not following them sooner would have, as a town. I'm not blaming you in particular, but yeah, this shit's fucked up. Maybe,
Indeed,
we should have
indeed.
done something like sooner.
Indeed, and I'm terribly sorry, but at the same time, I'm so thankful. Because of you, my daughter is safe. I was worried because, yeah, yeah. You remember this triggers a memory in you, and you realize that he had a very young daughter who he snapped at for coming out of her room at some point when you were first arrived. Since all the younger women and children had been taken, I was concerned, and because there was no more room left inside the church, we had to fend for ourselves, much like other families. And you recall that not everyone went inside the church when you first entered the town. They were going to their homes and locking the doors and stuff. And for that, I am deeply grateful. And if there's anything I can do to help you, please do not hesitate to ask.
Well, now that you say, I'm kidding.
I mean, by all means, if you.
Now that you say something, I could use grilled cheese.
El Tigre is just staring. El Tigre is just staring blankly at him and kind of glancing over to you.
Oh, I was like, hey, Avi, can you translate for El Tigre?
Yes, I shall.
You translate.
Yes, may I translate?
Yeah, you translate to him, and he's like, "Oh, okay." See. But yeah, this is breaking game right now. This is basically a form of renown, which it actually does play into my story. As you guys do things, you'll gain renown and favors in certain areas, and this is basically the simplest example of like you guys becoming like legendary adventurers and all that shit. So
Okay.
baby steps. So yeah, now this guy's grateful. Back in character. I do have friends in some of the shops around here. If I say give them my recommendation, I'm sure you can get some discounts in town.
That might be helpful since it seems like we might be needed in this town to help rid it of whatever the hell is going on.
Yes, indeed. And he thanks you, and if you have nothing else to say, he's gonna leave.
No, I guess not.
All right.
May Helm be with you.
Looks at you a little confused, and it's like, indeed, Peller's like guide you, and walks away. Helm is one of the lesser known gods, so
Right.
it's going to be mostly churchgoers that are actual men of the cloth that will recognize Helm, or some soldiers and guards. But yeah, so he leaves. Melora shows up and says to you guys, if you're going up to investigate the matter, I highly recommend taking some of these. And she gives out 4 healing potions, common ones to you. These are the last of our stock, unfortunately, so we won't be able to spare any more, but I wish you... I wish you luck. And she looks really concerned for you guys right now.
I
Yeah,
grin.
I think we should buy supplies first.
You grin with your mechanical face.
I'm
Crank.
pretty sure. Yeah, like these will go to good use. You know, and hope wish us luck. I think I'm gonna maybe.
So you're gonna go.
Avi,
Go-
do you want to join us in our quest to see what the hell's going on?
Yes. I will join you. We do not, or there's nothing, I was kind of just passing through. I figure why the hell not?
You're an adventurer. You love the sound of helping people.
I love the sound of money.
Yes. Yeah, fair enough. So breaking character again. Keaton's character is chaotic good, so he will be helpful for your party, but he might make small decisions that you won't find agreeable, but still nothing that would cause you to hate him.
I mean, except for murdering all those children. That probably you won't agree with, but that's okay.
Melora looks at you. What?
No, I'm kidding. I said that out of character. God damn it.
That's not how my games work, bro.
Oh shit.
You have to say out of character first.
Sorry. Okay.
That's why you're supposed to have a voice for your character, but I suck at it, and I never do.
Yeah, I don't expect you guys to have silly voices or anything. Like, just understand. Anything you say is in character until you say otherwise.
Out of character. Fuck you, GM. In character.
Fair enough.
I
Okay.
said in character by doing the T, but you can't see that, so
Exactly.
what I say goes.
Yeah. That's one of the things I was like, it's too bad we can't do this in person because that would make this a lot easier.
Honestly, this works for me because
I mean, yeah. I chose this method because
I
of
can sit in
everyone's
my
schedule.
underwear and be comfortable. So
Yeah.
I don't want to picture that. I really don't want to picture that.
John,
Don't
you've
picture
seen
that.
it more than
Picture
anyone else.
picture the general store that you're going to now. So you ask directions for the closest general store, and she gives it to you. Let's see. Here's random generators for you. Okay. So you go further into the market area, and you find a nice little shop. It's a little two-story tower with a kind of elderly, thinning hair, redhead man running the shop. He seems very tired because you can guess he's probably one of the guys inside the church when everything was going down. Looks up, sees you boys entering, and is like, "Oh, hello, welcome. How can I help you?"
We're looking for supplies, sir.
Yes. What did you have in mind?
Potions.
What does this place
Potions
sound
and a repair kit.
One at a time. So,
No.
Avi,
Teen, you go first.
yeah,
Okay.
Avi, what would you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Avi can go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Could we, or, excuse me, good sir, do you have any potions? Or,
Yes, I do have a few potions, and he pulls out a couple of red vials you recognize to be a couple of healing potions, and pulls out one larger one, which is a greater potion of healing. Yes, these are unfortunately all I have in stock right now.
how much are these, good sir?
And he kind of pauses for a moment and looks at you. Oh, you were the one that was helping out the children earlier, weren't you?
Yes, indeed, sir.
Okay. For you, thank you so much for that, by the way. For you, these will only be 100 gold.
How much do I have?
You have
That's
exact.
a lot of money.
Potions are expensive.
Jesus.
Each of you has 100 gold apiece. A single potion is 100 gold.
Hold on 1 second. Let me think about this.
Do you want to haggle?
Wait. Okay, this is out of character. Okay.
Okay,
Hold
out of
on
character.
for a second. All right. So we're gonna go try to find the source of this evil, right?
The current plan, as you guys have said, is to investigate the manor and
Okay.
possibly talk to the lord of the land, which your characters would know is named Charles Marget.
Okay.
He is the current ruling body of this territory that you live in.
I feel like this is like medieval Dying Light, but okay. All right.
There's an undead theme to this first arc. I will say that.
Right. Okay. Let's see. So I'm still out of character. So John, here's my idea. I'm going to try to talk with the man, and I'm going to tell him that we'll put a good word for him a good word in with the Lord if we complete our duty, and if we uncover anything really juicy, we'll sell it to him at a discounted price. What do you think? I think that's a good way to bargain.
I mean, it seems better
None of
than
this,
just
like, as far as your alignment goes, none of this actually counteracts your alignment.
No, I know. I'm just asking John.
I know. I was informing John because he's a paladin who's lawful good. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I'm not lying. I'm going to give him the best price that I can on stuff, but
Yeah.
and we are going to put in a good word for him as best as we can. I mean, I don't know how. Yeah, but
seems worth the shot, I guess.
okay. All right, pop back into character. All right, good sir. I do apologize, but seeing as we are trying to rid this land of this foul plague, we do not have that much coinage with us. However, we are on our way, and we can put in a good word for him. And also, in case if we do find anything worthwhile upon our journey, I'm willing to bring it back to you and sell it to you at a reduced cost.
Roll me.
Does that sound fair?
Roll me persuasion.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh wow!
I don't know which number it is.
Yeah, why is it like that?
I don't
know. Just roll with the normal stuff.
Okay. Just a D20 plus 7?
Yeah. Because I don't know why it's 2 numbers. That doesn't make sense.
1D20 plus 7.
14.
Ah, fucking shit! Come on.
Don't worry about it.
I know.
He
But-
looks at you with a concerned face, and you do know that the Lord is the one that's causing our current strife, correct?
Yes, that's why we're going to go talk to him. Well,
You're putting in a good. You're going to go put in a good word to the man who's currently kidnapping our children.
or his replacement.
John.
Out of character.
Excuse me.
Out of
Kill him.
character.
No.
What the fuck did I just?
No, kill him. Roll persuasion.
I'm saying it in character. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, exactly. John, you are
Roll
killed.
persuasion, boy.
Killed. You said that in character, so
I
roll,
did, yes.
roll persuasion for me. If you're not proficient in it, then it's just your charisma modifier.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Ooh, wait, how much?
22.
Ooh.
He rolled a 2. He looks at this big construct with a fucking full plate armor, warhammer at his side, and the giant gauntlet of helm strapped to his fist, and with his comment of, or his replacements. Kind of looks at him, a little bit of hope gleams in his eye, and nods. Okay. For you boys, I will cut the price in half, so 50 gold. And 100 gold for the greater.
I'm gonna pause. Actually, this is a good moment to mentally pause. I'm gonna stop and turn over to the construct. You don't.
He doesn't use healing potions.
Yeah, you don't use healing potions.
Currently, you have 4 healing potions, which only 2 you can use.
Huh.
I don't know. I just thought you needed more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Avi is the one trying to negotiate for more potions.
Yeah.
He does have
Yeah.
other items that might be of use.
Yes, I apologize, good sir. What else do you have?
I have various kits, including medicine kits, tinkering kits. I have various raw materials to use.
I'm going to turn to what's your character's name, John?
Kiln.
Kiln?
Yes.
Like
Like a
kiln
fire
as
kiln.
in-
Yeah,
Like
like
a
fire
kiln,
kiln.
like a fire kiln.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So
Okay.
I was based like the Discworld naming of like goals.
I mean that's how Warforged are named, basically. So.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Kiln, what do you use to keep your integrity?
I have a tinkerer's toolkit. It takes time though, so I can't really do it during a
It's not during combat.
during. Yeah, I was trying to say that. I was trying to think of a way to say that in character, like during fight. But that seems, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do it in the heat of the moment.
Ah, cool.
For his character, what would be useful is possibly some smithing gear for like basically scrap repairs on the fly. Because he does have a natural healing system. So when he takes a short rest, he does get his healing dice and all that, like every other player does.
Cool. Perfect.
But as far as like healing spells and potions, they do jack shit for him, and he has to use either a mending spell or tinker on himself for a hot minute. Not a full,
Okay.
like a short rest, but like a good 10 minutes of just like tink 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 tink.
Okay, copy that. Wonder if I should carry a Tinkerer's kit on me to help out, but what would I do to help fix you?
Inspiration.
Okay.
Bard. No.
Wait, hold on, real quickly. Out of character again, for this one because I wasn't speaking in character before. Out of character right now. So Bardic Inspiration. How often does that return to me?
After a long rest, you get all your Bardic Inspiration dice back. So you have 5
Okay.
for the day.
Don't I have 6?
Nope, just 5. It's your Constitution modifier.
Oh. Okay.
Unless you took some feat or something that changes that, which I don't think you.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah.
Yep, I got 5.
Yep. As you two are talking to each other, actually, I do have another item that is for sale. It is a wand of mending.
That would be extremely.
He pulls out like a nice case, sets it down. It's one of the few magic items that I actually do carry besides the potions. Opens up the box, and it's this nice little like ashen wood wand. Nothing really pops out about it. It can be used 5 times a day and recharges every dawn.
That seems like a good repair kit.
Mm-hmm.
How much for this, good sir?
Normally, and he kind of looks a little grimacy. Normally, something like this would cost about 200 gold. But I feel like if you really need this, I could. And he crunches again. I could sell it for 100.
I look at our golem friend.
Warforged.
Yeah.
Warforged.
How dare you insult him?
Jeez, sorry.
I'm not Jewish. Come on.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Well, that and-
not that there's anything wrong with golems.
Well, that and he's an intelligence above 2, so
Yeah.
golems are not known for being smart.
Excuse my impertinence. I apologize. Now let's move on. Yes. Would you like to go halfsies?
Oh, that sounds very generous of you.
Sounds reasonable.
I
Yeah.
shrug. I shrug. It's whatevs.
Okay. So he closes the case, hands it over, pushes it across the table. That would be 100 gold, please.
Okay. I'm gonna. Where is my money? Oh, there it is.
It's around here somewhere.
Okay, I tossed it in. 50 is what I got left.
Yeah. So just mark it off.
Real quickly, are we just running in gold, or are we going all the way down to copper?
Going for the most part, anything worthwhile you'll be dealing in gold. Excuse me. But as far as like purchasing food and stuff, that's when it gets like down to like silver and copper and that shit.
Okay, copy that.
Which that's another thing. Breaking character again. For rations and stuff, I always, as my headcanon, kind of imagine them being like these little gray blocks that have like no flavor, no texture, and like the most boring of boring things, but the most nutritious. So like you can live off them, but good lord, you'd kill for like a soup, fucking anything. So like when you guys go to a tavern or anything like that, like it is worthwhile for you guys to purchase food and be like, let's actually eat something for once. Instead of this
Sounds
garbage.
That sounds fair.
And who knows, maybe it has some benefits to eating normal food. Alright, so you purchased that. Is there anything else, gentlemen?
No, good sir. Thank you for your time. And we will put in that good word with
Thank
his
you.
replacement.
Thank you, I appreciate that. He kind of smile. He kind of has like a soft smile to him.
Good on you.
Or his replacement.
I appreciate that. No, alright, so you guys leave. El Tigre
Wow.
seems to be like raring and ready to go.
Okay. I think anything that I would want anything better would be a bit too outside my price range. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, what are the stats for this wand?
Okay, so you have 5 charges per day.
Okay.
You basically, it's the mending cantrip, so it still has the 1 minute casting time and all that, but basically you have the spell on you. And it recharges 1d4 charges every morning at dawn.
Where should I put this?
Just in your items.
Okay. All right.
And whoever wants it can use it, essentially. Like, if Killen was holding it, he could use it on himself.
Oh, he can use it on himself?
Yeah.
What do you think, Killen? Shall I carry this wand or shall you?
I think maybe be smart if I do.
Okay, let's do that then. I was thinking out of character. I was thinking like Battlefield Medic, where you just kind of follow your team with the fucking.
Well, it takes
the med kit.
well.
And just hold it out.
The difference with that wand and an actual healing spell is that wand in combat would take 10 rounds to do anything. Because it takes a minute to cast.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind.
So it's not a it's like right after, and you don't want to take a short rest kind of thing.
Okay, all right.
All right. So, do you guys want to start heading towards the mansion?
Yes.
Yeah, as long as the Tigre doesn't want to buy anything, then yeah, let's do it.
Because he's not here to make decisions, I'm going to say he's going to hold on to his money. So he's ready to go. He does ask to hold on to 2 of the potions, just in case.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. So he holds on to 2 of those.
I say not caring a shit about
Yeah.
potions.
Yeah, that's nice. Holds potions. All right, so you make your way and start heading northward. As you're walking through the rest of the town, people are kind of like peeking out their windows. Those who are still awake, because a lot of the people are, exhausted from the terror of last night. Some of them like call out like "good luck," and like some of them are like looking at you with real concern in their face. And you start to go up the road, which it's still really foggy and hard to see, terribly far out. But as you keep climbing, or as you keep going, the road starts to come up to an angle and starts to go upwards, and you realize that you're slowly climbing up the side of a cliff now. The manor that you're heading towards oversees the town and a bit of the ocean, because this is a port town, mainly fishing and all that. Keaton was here for that, so I'm saying that for him. And you start to make your way up this cliffside. And as you approach the manor, you notice that the trees around the area, normally full of leaves, are barren, almost deadish, and the branches seem to curl and stick out at jagged angles. As you keep approaching, the shadows around you seem to almost at an unnatural way, reach out towards the road, almost as they're reaching towards you. As you keep approaching the manor, it looms over you, this dark stone house. It's a 2-story building. The second story is a little smaller on top of the first story. It looks like from your position, it looks like these are bedrooms with balconies for each of the larger bedrooms that stick out, or excuse me, they lead out onto the roof of the second story or the first story. So the second story is a little smaller on top of the first story. Dark stone walls make up this, which is a bit more advanced, so a lot more money has been put into this house. Large oak doors are currently closed. All the storm shutters are closed and seem to be locked. And there's no movement outside the house. There's no sounds. There's no lights. What would you like to do?
I mean, do we want to do front or not? This is the question.
El Tigre just kind of waits and looks at you guys.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Do you want to just walk up to the front door?
Yeah, kick it down.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, he's still just the Lord, and we don't know anything. We're just travelers. Wink, wink.
A wink.
Yeah, I mean, technically, we have nothing concrete against him right now.
You know that he's at fault. Like,
Yes.
in character,
Well,
you know it.
You know, we don't have like
Evidence.
evidence. Like, I think if we killed the Lord or attacked the Lord without technical provocation directly, no matter what, we're kind of in trouble, right?
Possibly. You don't know.
Yeah, I was about to
And
say
also, I took Path of the Crown, so I believe in our government.
Yes. Specifically your king.
Yeah.
So,
So-
that's another thing.
go ahead.
Specifically for John and Jake, if he was here, do try to think of a backstory for your characters. If you either A, don't care, or B, don't have the time to. I do have some ideas to help tie your character into the world and the story in general. But if you do have some ideas for yourself, please think about it, write it down, and let me know so I can work it in, because I do want you guys to feel a little bit of attachment to these characters and kind of have a little more fun with it. This is supposed to be your game, so
Okay.
yeah, that's my little spiel about that. All right, so you approach the house, swimming to the front door as this loads in. Dun, dun.
Oh, cool.
This is-
Terrifying noises.
Oh, the first one. Oh God, what's going on? Oh wait, that's okay. That's on
Yeah.
the headset. That's not in real life. Okay.
Yeah. So here is you. Here is you.
Oh shit, the music.
Da da da. Where?
Yeah, do you have a shotgun? I mean, excuse me, good sir. Do you have a weapon that belches fire and metal out at a high rate of speed, also known as velocity?
So for
Velocity and speed are different things. Come on.
so this is you guys, and here is the front door.
Looking at a black screen. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta zoom in.
Alright.
So
I love the freaking luchador.
yeah, he's oh fuck, token control. He's right next to Kiln. So who's gonna go up to the door?
Wait, am I supposed to be seeing something on the screen?
Yes. Look around. Most of it's what the. All right, I'll delete this then. There we go.
So all I see.
God damn it!
Oh, there,
I
found it.
I know how to work this fucking science.
I had to scroll a shit.
Well, because these guys didn't have characters, so I made them for him. So,
Okay.
anyways, so who wants to do what?
I guess I'll take point since I have all the armor.
Since I have the
Alright,
AC.
I'll be behind you. That sounds like a smart thing.
El Tigre moves up with you. You have control of your character too, John, by the way.
Can I?
Yeah, you should.
I don't seem to.
Let me look at settings.
Wait.
Oh, it didn't take. Hold on. I will change that right now. Go for it.
There we go. Pachow.
So, you want to knock on that big old door with its big old knockers? Some nice brass knockers.
I was about to say.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Excuse me?
So, yeah, you see on this large oak door, there's some brass knockers in.
They're not like
No,
brass.
they're not.
Okay,
They're
just
not.
making
They're not
sure.
tits. They're not tits. They're just.
I was just asking. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I mean,
They're the shape. These knockers are in the shape of some lions with the ring inside their mouths, classic,
Right.
castle style. Give a
First
big
saw
old,
hand with a lion.
give a thud, thud, and you hear a slight echo in the distance.
Yeah, thud,
Full.
thud, 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 thud.
Dun, 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 dun.
The
The sound of nothing at first.
okay.
Wait, what? Your mic broke
No,
up.
no, no. Oh no. I was like, what is this doing here? And then you started telling us, so I stopped. And then I was.
Oh, okay, yeah. And right now it's quiet. What do you want to do?
Except for all that fucking rain and all those weird noises we hear in the background.
Well, yeah, no, that's called ambiance. It starts raining outside.
Beyond my ass. All right. No. Well, if no one's answering, I don't know.
Wait, how long have we waited?
It's been a good 4 minutes.
Oh. I'll just see if the door opens.
I was
You
gonna
try-
say I'll look in a window or something.
All the windows are closed. They're
Yeah,
these
I'll
storm
open
shutters.
the door.
Yeah, so you go for the door. Creaks right open.
Sweet. That means we can enter by whatever law I want to bullshit right now.
By the law of, just in case. So you open up the
did
door.
Did you hear crying, good paladin, sir?
Creak.
I do believe that gives us lawful entry.
I am of the Church of Kiln, or not Kiln, Helm. I have the right to, protect.
Right?
So, what do you guys want to do? The door opens and you see two dimly lit torches lighting up a small foyer with various decorations and a few little bit of seating. So basically, it's kind of like a waiting room for the manor when accepting guests.
Okay. Shall I? I'm going to go over and grab a torch, I suppose.
You do have, actually no,
Yeah,
you would.
We have torches.
You have a hooded lantern.
Oh, all right. Well then, I'll light that up and let's make.
All right, so I'm gonna change that. Wait a second. Are you holding your character right now?
Me?
Am I?
No, Keaton. Are you holding your character?
I shouldn't be. Why? You should be able to control him.
The option. Oh, there it goes. You let go.
Okay.
So you get.
Yeah. No, sorry. Can you move him now?
I wasn't trying to move him. I was giving you light, or the effect of light.
Really? I don't.
There we go. Hold on. Keep moving around.
Oh, sorry. I had a work roll
Advance.
20 properly.
See,
Uh,
there. Change.
Yeah, I've never been able to work it properly.
I mean, yeah, I'm still learning the shit. So, John, or Killen, do you also light a torch?
Yeah.
Okay. So for you,
Wait,
Hold on.
what's... Oh, Senor Tigre. Fall in.
si, senor. Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, I think 2 torches probably enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you technically, because of your class or your chosen fighting style, a single torch is fine. Or holding a torch in one hand is fine. Okay, I gotta let go of your character. It doesn't. Fuck. I don't know what's going on here, but it's not responding. I don't like that.
What, my character sheet again?
No, no, there we go. It works. Okay, so you're both holding torches. El Tigre is going to enter with you guys. So,
Fall
To-
in, little
you
Tigre.
in front of you, directly in front of you, you see two large doors that are currently closed.
There's
Uh,
more doors. All this is
Well,
doors,
I mean-
doors.
Like these are large entry doors, and to your sides you see. Actually, yeah, sorry, more doors. But these are smaller like entryway doors kind of thing. So from what you can probably tell, these are hallways, and the other one is like a main area.
Damn it! You're wrapped around my cord. My headphone cord. Stop it.
Okay,
No, no,
which direction do you want to go?
Direction that makes my cat not play with my cord.
Believe that is on the ground, John.
So.
I just say forward. The big
Yep.
ones.
Altigre moves forward too. Opens the door. Gotta switch back over. Hold on a sec. Boop. It's dimly lit right now because the torchlight. For you, a torchlight is only 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light after that.
Mhm.
But for you, because of your dark vision, that's actually still pretty far. Excuse me.
Cool.
But so John sees a large, kind of grand ballroom. Currently, the back area has windows, but those are shut right now, so there's no light coming in. This is clearly an area that's usually used for entertainment, either for dancing or for feasts or whatever. I'm going to turn this music down because it's a little loud. Where's my... It is currently distracting me, which is why I'm actually taking the time to do this. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Fuck.
Oop.
There we go. Okay.
The piano went soft.
Yeah, it was distracting me, so I was like, fuck it. So yeah, it's a ballroom. Currently, it is filled with various crates and boxes and other such things. It looks like the crap that's normally in storage rooms is currently filling up these halls, or this hall.
That's odd.
Is it seem like this stuff's been here for a while? Like there's dust on it, or is this like
No, there's no dust. As you walk around the room, Antigua is walking around too currently, looking over things. There's no dust. It looks like everything's been moved in here to make room somewhere else.
Question is where?
Up ahead, in fucking damn it, wrong thing. Over here in this area, you see a hallway, and over here another hallway. Little blips.
Oh, listen to that. It appears the horses.
Yep.
Okay,
Ignore the
so
horses. So there's
Oh, and the
hallways.
piano's back. Okay.
There's hallways over here. Back here is only large windows.
How much dust is on all this stuff?
Almost none.
Almost none?
These crates, either A, someone's been diligent in cleaning this place, or B, they haven't been here very long.
I look for
Footprints? You scan the room. There's no dust or anything on the floors. It seems like there's been no, there's nothing to give you really a sense of foot traffic.
I guess. We're not.
Tigray walks over and kind of peers down the hallway.
I guess I'll follow him. I guess that's it.
He peers down the hallway, kind of looks back at you, because he can't really see that far. He has no
alright,
light.
I'll use my elven eyes. I mean, robotic eyes.
It is
You're
a
gonna use your special eyes.
Yeah, my special.
your
eyes
special
here.
eyes. So Altair can't see it.
Go-
He-
go
you
for
see,
it.
I'm Blade Runner.
you do. The only thing
Shit.
that Altair sees is a light at the very end of the hallway, but for you specifically,
Oh God, the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh God.
you can see
Not that light. Not that light. Ah.
a bit more. There's just a hallway with various rooms to each side, and a dimly lit, again another dimly lit torch, not giving a lot of light out.
Well. Hmm.
I.
Wait, what are you
Do you have any extra torches? We throw one.
doing? Yeah, probably.
Let's
I think I have like a bunch.
let's throw
We
torches down a
also
hole.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Do I have any small coins? Is there any?
You have ball bearings. I mean, you have gold and ball bearings.
Do I have a coin?
Besides money, no.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna drop one of the ball bearings down the.
Ting 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 ting.
What do you have ball bearings?
I have 1,000 of them. Okay.
Thieves kit or burglar's kit.
Oh,
Just don't ask.
as like a not
It's a burglar's kit.
Burglar's kit.
yeah, like you're just
Ting
weird.
ting
Okay.
ting 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 ting.
I know, right?
You hear that sounds
So-
echoing through the hallways, but nothing. No sounds in response, and nothing seems to happen.
I look at Kel. Well, what do you suggest?
I mean, it's a location, so might as well try it. What's the worst that could? No, I'm gonna finish this sentence.
Yeah, let's not jinx it. El Tigre joins you He goes- and checks this door. Opens it up. Killed, you're next to him.
Yeah.
You look inside with your torch and peers in, and you can. Gotta switch over again. With the dimly lit light that you're holding, or actually no, for how small this room is, a bright light. This is a smoking lounge with various like chairs and a nice little fireplace in the corner. Some literature, it's not enough to be considered a library, but just some books to read while smoking, and a small table in the corner holding some scotch bottles and glasses. It's clearly a place to either relax or entertain people. El Tigre sees this, doesn't really pay much mind,
Yeah.
keeps going.
I think that room was trying to. I don't
Okay,
care about it as much.
Avi, you want to look around the room or take anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around the room.
Roll me perception.
All right. Perception.
Perceptione.
Is it
Gotcha.
doing the weird thing again?
Yeah, just use normal. I mean,
they're both the same. So
yeah, they're both 23, which I raised the question. Oh no, that'd be
I
19.
mean, if you scroll
It'd be 19
Yeah.
then.
19 plus 4.
Is it think that you're rolling with like some advantage thing? We roll 2 dice.
Yeah, I think it's going with advantage. So just use the normal rolling system. But I'll take that look. You look around the room, scrounging through the books and stuff. Don't really find any real clues. Hold on a second, I gotta find my goddamn
I was
fucking.
about to say, 22 is pretty damn good.
Doesn't mean there's anything relevant in the room,
That's true.
but you do find, if I can fucking find my sheet.
Oh, wow.
You okay there?
I'm fine.
Oh, that's why it's in the wrong fucking book. Summarize, you find some art pieces worth money.
Can I roll them up?
Not necessarily roll them up, but you find a copper chalice with silver filigrees and a small gold bracelet.
Okay. I'm going to make sure my friend here isn't watching.
I mean, if his character would care.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm probably looking at the next room over.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. I'm snagging some of this.
All right, so you snag those two things. Put that down in your sheet. Kiln,
Okay.
you and Tigray open up the store. It's a kitchen. It has all the appliances you would expect to find in here. Nothing really out of the ordinary to be expected. He moves back down here, checks back this door too.
Yep.
You're joining him.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
after
It's enough.
pilfering
As
the
the guy who's
stuff, I'm
supposed
gonna,
to be the forward tank, yes.
okay,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna join
he
the
doesn't understand
squad
what you're
again.
saying. He doesn't understand what you're saying.
Do you want me to translate? I say as I fall back in the line.
At this point, you're within the dimly lit area normally, but because of your torches now, it's brightly lit.
I think he knows that I'm supposed to be the tank, but I don't think he cares.
Very possible. He's behaving a little irrationally right now. So you look inside, and it seems like a food prep / storage area. From the best you can guess, there's you can actually see a little better now because of the extra lighting. There's, in this little section here, like a window of sorts that people can pass supplies through, basically to prep and cook food for, like, say, a big party or something.
Does it look like this has been used at all recently?
It seems clean and well maintained, so as your best guess, yes. Although there's not like food like sitting out or anything.
Right.
And you want to check the next door down?
Same. I mean, I don't really want it.
I will.
Is there a door at the end, or like
At the end? No, it's just a hallway.
Oh, okay. Then
As
I
you-
guess sure. Why not?
Okay, hold on.
It's the only thing left.
You go down, and it's a nice little dining area with a nice little view. It's from what you can tell, this is meant to be more of a intimate dining area. So while they might have a party in the grand hall, this is meant for more of like family, just having a nice meal with a good view of the gardens outside. But right now the shutters are closed, so you can't see shit. And Killen, with your vision, actually, Keaton has, or excuse me, Avi has dark vision too, so he can actually see. But this and bleed. Whatever.
Indeed, he said.
Oh, indeed. So now you can see down these hallways. This leads to what appears to be a circle room of chambers.
Circle room of chambers?
Like, this is...
That seems fishy. Let's go to investigate.
I mean, when I say that, like, there's doors, like... Hold on, let me switch back to the pointer. There's doors here, 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 nothing here, a door here, and a door here. If I can... There we go.
Do they seem to have any signage above them?
Not really, no. They're all just normal-sized doors.
All right. Can I do a listen check?
Ooh, good idea.
Do a perception check. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
Did the thing again. Don't do the thing again.
No. Okay, all right. Well, what does it fit? Okay.
It's
all
doing
right.
it.
What do
It's
you-
doing. It's for advantage or disadvantage specifically. So you're gonna.
1d20.
I hear horses. You don't even need a check for that.
They're not here.
Horses are in your head.
18. Okay. You listen. There's no sounds in this area, but you do feel a breeze. But it's coming from behind you.
I'm going to raise my hand up and turn slowly. Breeze.
Sorry, your mic broke up. What?
Oh, I'm gonna put my hand up, turn
Uh-huh.
slowly, and follow the breeze.
Okay.
Just drag me where it is.
Oh, I was about to say I was gonna point to it.
Oh, okay, ping it.
I'm gonna move your character. You feel it coming down this way.
Okay.
So as your
Like,
light.
I'm going to call quietly behind me. Come this
Do you
way.
guys want stealth?
That might be a good idea.
How about you
What
stealth
do you-
first? Because I can't stealth for shit.
I mean-
don't know if I can
I mean, if
stealth
you're-
either.
I mean, if you're going to stealth, let me know now and then roll for it.
I'll
LT
try to stealth.
I mean, I will try stealth if I move, but I'm going to let him move first.
Okay, LT Gray
Alright, so it's
is going to follow suit and stealth as well.
+2. All right, here we go, and that did not go well.
You don't know. All right, so T Gray got a 17. I forgot what his dex is. Fucking. Yeah, 17. Okay, so I gotta light up the area again. So you see.
I'm gonna douse my torch and pull out my hooded lantern so I don't give myself away.
You didn't have a torch. You were using your hooded lantern the whole time.
Oh, never mind.
So if you want, you can. The hooded lantern works by you can change how bright the wick is, so you can dim it all the way down to 10 feet of bright light.
I'm gonna dim it so I can only or I don't know.
Okay. So you see two nicely better, like the other doors were, of good design and good quality, but these are clearly more fancy doors. Hold on, right here. Bing. And to your sides, you see another hallway, but immediately to your right, you see a set of stairs.
Is the breeze coming from where?
The breeze is coming from. God, I switched back again. Fucking. There seems to be
Sorry.
No, it's the system. There appears to be a. I don't like the word trapdoor, but that's basically what it is. It's a hatch that, because these stairs lead up. This appears to be a hatch door with the wall that's immediately in front of it, like right here, that's underneath the stairs, comes down at an angle. Your best guess is that that's a entryway below, and you hear / feel a soft breeze coming from down there.
Okay. Kill, come here. Clank, clank, clank.
Yeah,
clank,
do you
clank,
stealth or
clank,
just walk
clank.
over?
Huh?
Do you stealth or just walk over?
I still would probably at least try to stealth.
Okay, so roll stealth for me.
No nat one, no nat one, no nat one.
Actually, where did the dice go? There's.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Clank, clank,
I mean,
clank.
technically, you
clank,
get
clank,
disadvantage because you're wearing plate armor, but
Yeah.
Clank, clank.
Yeah.
so
So yeah, before.
it's no
I could've
worse.
rolled lower. Could have been lower.
Could have been lower. Yeah, could have been a
Sure,
one.
that's true. You did good.
Clink, clink, clink. His Warforged, heavy plate ass just comes blumbling down the hallway. Dun, 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 dun. So what do you guys do? I'll move him up here.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So what do you guys do? You're looking at. You can go upstairs. You can check the door behind you. There's another hallway.
I'm going to open the trap door. What do you think?
Sure.
So you go and check
What?
the. He said sure.
I know, but like, what is that supposed to mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Open the
Thank
trap
you.
door.
Yes. Sure.
Do-
Sure. Okay. Anyway, so
Do the
yes,
thing.
I'm going to open the trap door.
Okay, cool. You open the trap door. It swings all the way up to the inclined bit, and you can see there's a place to latch the door onto the top to keep it open.
I'm going to latch it.
All right. Barely able to see inward because it's pitch fucking black down there without any light source. There's a small staircase that leads downward.
I'm going to open up my lantern just a scooch more so I can see.
So you want to go from 10 feet of bright light to what? 12, 15?
Oh no, I'll stay. I just need enough light to let my dark vision do the work.
So with dark vision, it's up to 60 feet without any light. So even in pitch darkness, you can see 60 feet ahead of you.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still okay. I'm going down.
Bright or dim light just helps basically when you have dark vision, dim light is treated as bright light, and then dark vision you can see 60 feet ahead of you, but everything you see is in black and white, kind of like a weird night vision. All right, so you move down in.
Yep.
Okay, so with that, we're gonna take a quick break so I can go pee. If you guys want to pee or refresh your drinks, do it now.
Drinks.
Yes.
Do this.
We'll be back in 5. Do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, he's back. All right. So,
I mean, there was sound. I don't know if he's back or if a cat. It's a very deep voiced cat just decided to meow into the mic.
wow. Kidding, no.
Munya.
All right, so you go down to the down the stairs, and with your torchlight slash dim light from. Funny enough, you turned your lantern down, but Killen's still holding his torch, so it's a little brighter than your lantern, anyways.
Can I tell him to turn it down? We can see.
I mean, El Tigre is like, no, please keep the light on. I can't see shit.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, no, he needs the torchlight. But as you make your way down, you look around the place. From what you can see, this is clearly a cellar of some sorts. You can see large casks of unknown liquids against the walls. Although for the size of it, it's a pretty large room, probably like 60 feet across, with like various pillars being the support for the foundation. It seems pretty barren. Like the only thing down here are casks, and from what you can probably gather, this used to be a storage area for all the crap that was upstairs.
I'm no idiot. One of these casks leads to something.
I mean, you want to check?
Yes.
All right. You how do you want to check?
Quiet knocking.
Knocking. I don't have a sound effect for that, but you there's various dull thuds. I mean, yeah, there's various dull thuds. You go knocking on each one, and they're full of liquid. All of them are.
All of them.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh God, barrels of blood. I've said this before.
I've seen this movie. I've seen this movie. No, you haven't explored the full length of this area. From what you can see, this is just like the first bit of it. It goes further in. So, do you keep moving forward?
Yeah.
All right. Tigre
Are
keeps.
we looking at a D&D meme?
Yes, we are.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't have a basement thing yet, so this is what you're looking at right now.
Facebook.com/D&D meme.
Right.
It's watermarked. Bet you
Yeah.
didn't even make it.
Yep. So as you explore, you get further in, and you start to see a separated room with a bit of dim light coming out of it. Do you approach?
Yes, but quietly.
I let others approach first.
So,
I can't stealth.
keeping the same stealth rolls that you had before. Clink, clink.
Please, God, no. Just
Yeah, I'll let them check out before I even move. If that's
You get well, as you move through this place again with that with the way you are because you're a Warforged, there's a bit of echo from your movement, anyways.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Because you are wearing plate armor, which does make noise. So underneath this,
Stealth plate armor.
yeah, this. I mean, that might be an enchantment later. But yeah, inside a cellar with stone walls and various things that sound could echo easily off of. Yeah, you're definitely making noise as you move down here. As you get closer to this little doorway with the dimly lit lighting inside, it seems to be even lighting though. It's not like sporadic as before. You hear a very soft and eloquent voice call out to you guys. I've been waiting.
Shit.
I've been waiting for you, gentlemen.
Does he have a cat in his lap and he's like?
No cat. But as you guys get in, you see this chamber of the cellar has been renovated and made into a nice little grand hall for this gentleman who you see before you, who you can only assume is Charles Marget.
Right.
Very pale in skin. His complexion has not looking too good.
Uh-huh.
Although, from what little you know of the Lord, because this is the nobleman that runs the land that you live in, he looks a bit younger than he should be.
Right.
Just tidbit.
out of character.
Out of character? What?
He's a fucking vampire. Ah.
Yeah, he's a fucking motherfucking vampire. I don't.
In character, I guess I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry for intruding on this keep, sir. You have a disadvantage. I am Kiln, and you are.
And as you say this, because you said you were staying back, you enter the chamber.
Right.
Actually, bring your characters in. Actually, that'd be smart.
We're invisible. We have advantage. Attack
We-
while we can't see us.
I'm just gonna continue to. I'm just gonna backhand him as much.
I don't. Keaton, I don't have your character, so put him in the very entrance of this room.
You should have X. Okay, all right, hold on.
I don't have it right now. I need to save it.
You can
Unless-
just drag my name, my character sheet over.
It's not working. I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't working, so I don't know why. Fuck it. What? There's now like, what? You have the advantage. No. I don't know what happened there.
There will never be. We'll never lose. All right.
Yes, there we go. Fucking damn it. Move you back there, fuck. Shit. So as you move in, I don't have it on screen, but you can see around him and kind of in front of him a small group of servant individuals. You can tell by their dressing. And Killen, specifically for you, it dawns on you. This is the same kind of clothing that the one guy was wearing when he came into your town, ranting and raving.
Mm.
Not quite, fine clothes, but, better than the average commoner would be wearing. And there's just a couple of certain people who are around his person and are currently in bindings around him. So you enter saying that
What do they look?
they look very scared, very tired, a bit pale, and are kind of just looking like at you and just like they're not talking, they're not doing anything, they're just kind of like waiting to see what happens. So you walk in saying that as you enter, and it says, "But of course I'm the one and only Charles Marget, Lord Marget of this manor. And may I ask, what brings you gentlemen here?" And he pauses as you enter and he gets a good look at you and, "What in the world are you?"
I, sir, am a what was I going to look for? Like I was gonna say like a apprentice guard. And I've heard troubling rumors of monsters around this town, and I came to investigate. Me and my companion.
Monsters.
Yes.
And El Tigre just kind of like is looking a little bit serious now at this guy.
Right. And I
You have a very strange friend there.
and you have very strange. There seems to be ghouls of some variety, and that I hear nothing of you doing anything to prevent this. Instead, I hear that you're trying to keep it a secret, which does not seem like a way out of this situation.
It's not so much I'm keeping secrets, I'm just keeping my personal affairs in check, good sir. You see, I am the lord of this land, and if I so choose to acquire some assistance, I'm well within that right, sir. Now,
Right.
what have you come here to accomplish?
Defeat. Either to, get your assistance in ridding this city of these ghouls and such.
My ghouls, you say? And he kind of smirks. And as you look at him, he's not wearing any armor or anything. He's wearing very nice, fine clothing. Something that you would expect a lord to be wearing. A bit of jewelry. The only thing that catches your eye is a staff is not quite the right word, but it's kind of the height of a cane would be, but is a very specific design of a laughing skull on the very top of it, and a very dark wood as the base.
Laughing coffin. No.
Wrong show. But he kind of like twirls that at this when you mention the word ghouls, and he kind of gives a soft chuckle. Those are my assistants, let's say.
And I assume that you would then not be pleased of us getting rid of them.
Oh, it matters not. I can always make more.
Permanently.
Permanently. My friend, you do not know how the dead work, do you?
I know how they should work, and they should be that way, and stay that way.
And stay the paladins. So, am I to understand that you've come to stop me? The master of this land?
May I wait? Hold on 1 second. May I pipe up?
I mean, of course.
Yeah, of course.
This is all in character, so you can say what the fuck you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
You didn't say out of character.
Sorry, fuck. Excuse my French.
What's French?
Excuse my Elvish.
Good sir. Can't you see you're causing so many issues for the good townspeople, of which you rule over? Can't you find it in your soul to rid them of such a threat?
The only reason why there's any sort of threat, my friend, is that they defied me. I am the ruling party here. If I ask for a favor from them, it is their job as my loyal subjects to give me those favors.
What favor were you asking for?
I merely ask that every other night I receive an offering. And he gives a small little grin.
I can see by your small grin that you that might have something possibly unwholesome in mind for an offering.
I have unique appetites.
I glance very slowly at the bound people nearby, and then focus my gaze on the Lord.
Roll me perception, guys.
Okay.
So
So I just want you to know that I think my perception's 4, right? Yeah. I just want you to know that as soon as combat starts, I'm buffing the shit out of you. I mean, out of character. Fuck.
Don't worry about it. Just say what you want.
Okay. I was
So,
say,
15 for that perception?
16.
16 for you.
I should probably just write this shit down.
Wait, no.
Well-
What's your 15 plus? What's your bonus?
What?
No,
What's your
I was asking Kill. Kill.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
That was for the stealth roll. 15 for it. Remember?
Oh, right. The disadvantage.
15
Right.
default?
Yeah,
Disadvantage.
okay, sorry. Roll dice.
I think you have a -1.
Yeah, I do. Wait, yes. Wisdom, right?
Yes, wisdom. 12. Okay.
That's not bad.
So
Nothing.
Kiln doesn't notice, but Avi, as you're like giving a glance and looking back, you can tell there are some wounds on the servants in front of him. Like you can tell that these people are unwillingly here. They don't want to be here for this shit. But they do have wounds on their body, various lashings, and what looks like some poorly treated puncture wounds.
Can I roll a knowledge check real quickly to, in character, know what the fuck I'm dealing with? Or do
Yeah.
I even need to worry about that?
Well, it depends on what you want to know, because, like,
What am I?
so in D&D lore, vampires are considered extinct. Like they were hunted to extinction You might hear rumors every now and then that, oh, no, oh my lord, there's a vampire in this area, and most people ignore it because they were basically wiped out by paladins. Um,
Okay.
but you are competent enough to realize the signs that this is more than likely a vampire. But if there's something
Okay.
specific you want to learn, then go ahead and roll the knowledge.
Can I roll history to try to remember what kills him?
Uh, that would be, yeah, for you that'd be a history check.
Damn it! I fucking did the stupid thing, but it's the
Well,
same.
they're the same, so it doesn't matter. You recall something about sunlight, running water, and stakes to the heart. Also, some allergy to garlic, but you're not sure about that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly run over to our paladin friend once I've made this connection.
I mean, you're close enough to each other that you can whisper.
Okay, then I'm gonna go back here. It's a vampire.
Kill,
Kill it.
Kiln, as a paladin, you knew this.
Yeah,
No.
I was like, it seemed pretty obvious.
Let's see if Tigre knows. He does not.
No. Hold on. How do I say it's a vampire in Spanish?
It says la vamp. I don't fucking know how to say vampire in Spanish.
Vampiro. According
It
to
says-
Google.
It's still a vampiro.
Es un vampiro.
Whisper.
Oh. Es un
Sorry, it's a very passionate language. Anyways, so it kind of looks like, what? So he got the message, but he's like, really?
Eso es muy malo.
What?
Yeah, you see, yes.
It is very bad.
No, he knows what a vampire is, but he's like, really though? Like, because again, like vampires were considered extinct. You're a bard of lore, so that's why I was like, yeah, you can roll history and know it.
Oh, okay. Oh shoot! I forgot to pick my college last night.
You said lore.
It said lore, but no, I didn't put it into my character sheet.
The only thing it does is cutting words for you.
Oh.
It does mean stuff later on, but for right now, you get cutting words. That's it. Okay. So I can see you boys. From what I've gathered, you intend to stop me. Although I do have a counter offer. How about you serve me? You're clearly capable. I've noticed that from the fact that you've slaughtered some of my assistants earlier this evening. Or last evening, I should say.
Hold on. May I do something?
What do you want to try to do? What do you want to try to do?
Okay, I'm going to try to cast suggestion for him to come meet us, or come speak with us in the foyer, rather than...
I mean,
I mean,
try.
yeah, that is exactly it. You can try.
That's the whole point behind the spell.
Yeah, like I said, you can try.
Okay, alright, here I'm going to roll.
I suggest you go fuck yourself. That
No,
lets you-
no,
I gotta bring up this.
because I'm not telling him explicitly to go
I-
hurt himself.
I know
It's
what
a
you.
very
I
reasonable
know how the spell
request.
works. I know how the spell works.
Okay, alright, here we go.
Roll them
That-
bones.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yep, I don't need the stats. I need the roll.
Yeah, I know, I thought that would roll it.
No, it does not. Just roll the dice normally.
I don't know what to roll.
Okay, so in the on your left-hand side, there's a little D20 die symbol. Bring that up and just use that.
So 1d20 plus 7?
Whatever the fucking thing is.
I guess.
Oh, it's a wisdom. Okay, you're talking about make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action. So you're casting it.
Right.
So
18.
I'm the one. So what's no, you don't roll. So what's your spell DC?
15.
15. All right, where's my die? There it is. And
Yeah,
his
so you just have to roll above that. Like you just basically just roll.
okay. He pauses, looks at you.
Damn it.
I think I'm fine right here. Thank you very much.
Have
he made the offer, right? So
Yeah, he made that. Let's go to like talk. I assume he's like, hey, how about we take this conversation upstairs into the foyer? Like,
right.
but he was like, no.
That's no, yeah, and then the
Uh,
Lord's like, yo,
Okay,
you
so
can work for me.
yeah, sorry. Continuing what he was saying after you interrupted. Um, I have a proposition. Considering that you're capable, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
I could use some good men like you around. If I paid you, and I could pay you, if I could pay you handsomely,
Told this boys earlier.
yes. His accent or his dialect is a little flamboyant, but not like extravagantly.
Right.
So like he flourishes with his words.
Or is he just being
Anyways,
accent?
what? Sorry, what?
Is he trying to be like fucking like super old school vampire? Like
No, this is a
No, he's just a lord. That's just how lord.
he's a nobleman who has been born into wealth and power without any responsibilities.
Yay!
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We all dream of.
Anyways, so you could come work with me. I would pay you well, and we could forget this whole incident. What do you say?
Hey, I know you don't know me, sir, but I think you know of my kind, and that I would never take up such an offer.
He looks a little confused at you and just kind of shrugs it.
And like my friends can do what they wish, though. they want to.
I
I'm
think.
going to-
Oh,
okay,
go
never
ahead, Alfie. Go ahead.
mind.
Robotic voice.
God, when
But,
you're,
yeah.
you're sorry, Teen. You're
Microphone.
voice- yeah, it's so I don't know your internet stream or whatever. Sometimes it just jitter, and when you said for a time, it's really annoying sound.
It's
I'm
the
sorry.
no, it's not your fault. It's just the robotic voice that comes through every now and then.
Yeah, it's just someone
It's
with
probably
the.
I'm downloading stuff on my Xbox. Right?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Damn it.
It's definitely like just chugging.
Anywho,
a little bit.
so
Dropping
you
samples.
wanted to do something?
I was gonna. Shit. What was I gonna ask? Oh right. What are you proposing?
Just that you work for me and I pay you, and you don't do what you're intending to do.
Can I pull up my loot?
I mean,
What?
yes. I assume it's on your back because it's a loot and one fit in your backpack. So yes.
Oh, I think it said like loot, like your loot table, like the things you've acquired. Like, oh,
Yeah.
my loot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
my
throw
swag.
gold chains at him.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
pulling out my
I'm
swag.
gonna over gold him.
Yo, G.
But you pull out your loot. What do you do? Quickly now, quickly.
Okay. I stay a song. Let's all go fuck yourself.
Are you casting a spell, or are you just telling him to go fuck himself?
I'm just telling him to go fuck himself. In the crudest language in the land. Go
So,
fuck yourself.
With a flurry of words and a light-hearted tune, you sing, fuck you very, very much. I expect, like, later on, I expect you to start singing songs, Keaton.
I know. I was thinking of lyrics to fucking go.
You
fuck
can use
yourself.
pop. You can use pop songs for all I fucking care. But yeah, just fuck
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
you,
there's a Tenacious D song about this.
fuck you very, very much, and
and I was like, fuck you and fuck her too.
yeah, and he kind of looks with a little bit of grimace. I think, and he steps forward a little bit and starts to, from all the way across this hall, seems to be glancing right into your eyes and says, I think you should work for me. And a brief moment passes. The air grows silent, and all the servants are kind of jutting down a little bit.
You be spalder.
And nothing happens.
You driggle draggle. Fop noodle.
Well, no, like,
Steel lugs.
well, no, you feel, okay, so when he did this, you felt like his presence was being forced upon you from across the very room.
I feel
Do I have to roll a
violated.
save?
No, that's the thing. A moment passes after you feel this like slight chill go down you, and nothing happens.
Oh.
And
Okay,
he kind
I
of
will-
backs up. He takes a step back and goes, "Huh. I guess I'm not quite
I'm
ready to use
going
that
to-
yet."
Going to minor
Hey,
illusion.
Chief, I didn't hear what he said.
Sorry.
He said,
You knew-
I guess I'm not ready to use that yet."
Oh shit, he's early. we
And,
got a chance.
Minor illusion. So what do you want to do, real quick?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about it. That's why I needed to pop the.
Illusion.
Okay, so this is your last action. So everyone, if you want to do something right now, do it right now, because after this, you're gonna have to roll initiative.
How big is this?
Can I
So for that
cast
spell,
Bless?
so 30 feet's up to here.
30 feet's up to where?
So from you,
Oh.
it's right here,
It's on,
Shoot.
it's on my-
30 feet. See, it's not that long.
How 5-foot cube? How big is the 5-foot cube?
You are a 5-foot cube.
Fuck. Okay.
So
That's not
basically,
gonna work.
one medium-sized creature, essentially.
All right. Hold on while you're out.
Quickly now.
I know. I'm trying to think.
I also wanted, but I actually have something.
Vicious mockery.
I want a vicious mockery, the man.
Okay.
What?
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Doop 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 doop.
He's outside of range for that.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna take.
So, you do that. I'm going to say that happens.
Okay. So taking cover.
No, you have to go back.
I'll
'Cause-
go back.
Yeah, because like I said, you get one action and then initiative starts.
Oh,
So
okay.
everyone roll initiative.
Oh, he just won an action, or we as a group?
If,
only got
if you
one?
want to do an action right now, do it now.
Should I cast Bless on my comrades?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
I don't remember how that
Alright.
works, but roll.
You can bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
I assume they're both in range.
Yeah, they're
Whenever
definitely
target,
range.
whenever target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be for him.
So you both.
Initiative starts. All right. I need my spare piece of paper.
Wow. I fucking failed my initiative.
You don't fail. You just get low initiative.
Yeah, I only got 4.
Yeah. Well, you can't fail initiative though. Okay. So Ave got 4.
Shoot.
Jesus Christ. John or Kill, what'd you get?
What do you use for initiative?
Your dex modifier.
All right.
14.
14.
Okay. Okay. So. Charles and Kill. Okay. So, with that, initiative starts, and El Tigre is going to burst forward. 5, 10,
Hell yeah.
15, 20, 30.
Ooh, I should
35,
probably try to help out They'll
Right there. He's going to use. Fuck. Switch back to grab. Full action to make it up here.
Holy crap.
That was his full turn, sprinting there. Okay. So
Go
he goes
for it,
first.
Kalima.
Yeah, he went first. Fucking damn it. Seeing this, Vampire goes second. He is going to... Fuck, what does he want to do? Also, I probably should put on the fight music. Skirmish. There we go. Okay, so he...
I can think again. Nope, never mind.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, no. He's going to stay there and pull one of the servants closer to him.
I don't like that at all.
Yes.
I don't think that's a good thing. I think we're gonna have zombies pretty soon.
Kill, it's your turn.
Okay.
You don't get control of your character.
No.
You not have. Why is it not? God damn it! Save changes. All right, try it again.
Okay.
Why is it not saving?
35, 10, 50, 20.
Each square is 5, so.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I might as well move up
Yeah.
first. And
It's 55 feet to him.
how do you make that arrow?
There's a measuring tool on the left side.
Measuring tool. Oh, I thought that was a comb.
Yeah, it looks like gold. But yeah, that's a bit out of range for your javelins.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Damn.
And it starts from your square, so it'd be 55. But you can use your full. You can use your action to make a dash action, and move your speed up again.
Let's see. I don't think I have anything else. I could detect magic.
I mean, you would
Yep.
detect magic.
Yeah, exactly. Divine sense. Oh yeah, I don't know if anything evil in the distance. Oh yeah, divine sense. Yep, that he's totally.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's-
a great thing.
Technically, that's technically they'll be going off right now. As you get closer, you can. That's a foul scent. That is a evil person in front of you.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess. I guess I'll. Let's see. Do. Oh, I can actually do. I can do past Altier.
Remember, it's from your square, so
I sort of have to do.
you up to one square above him.
Ah. Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, go for it. But there, and now it's Avi's turn.
All right. So first thing I'm gonna do. Hold on 1 second. I feel like I'm pulling out duct tape or something. Okay, perfect.
Remember, it's from your square.
I know that's what I did, right?
No, you did it from the square in front of you.
Yeah, I did that twice and that's already.
Okay, regardless.
No, that's you're still in the square in front of you.
Damn it. Okay. All right.
So on your character, this is
All right.
30.
Perfect.
This is 30
They're
feet.
perfectly within range.
Try.
Okay, so I'm going to play a quick tune for a second, just a quick riff on my guitar, and say "fuck him up, boy." No, I'm kidding. Not that. Get him, good sir, and throw Kiln a bardic inspiration die.
Cool. So for kill, you get a D6 that you can add to any attack or ability check if you feel like it's not going to match what you need it to be.
A D6.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Bards, man.
All right, and then I don't know if that was an action. Or
That's
if
a
I can
bonus.
just do that.
That's a bonus action. So you have a move and an action.
All right, so I'm going to push forward. How far can I go? 30 feet, right?
Yep.
So let's see. I guess I'll run up to there then,
Yep.
right next to the pillar.
Go for it.
And then my next action.
You can take a dash to move quicker up, or you can cast a spell of some sort if you have one of range. Which he is 55 feet from you.
I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter. No, I'm going to cast Heroism.
Heroism onto Sir Kiln.
On Sir Kiln at a level 2.
Oh, hey, I also have heroism.
Concentration spell up to 1 minute. Cool.
Oh, wait, never mind. I can also give it to whatchamacallit? El Tigre.
Yeah, so you give it to both of them. So they have temporary hit points. It's immune to frighten and gains temporary equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. So what's your spellcasting ability from?
They have 7 temp hit points.
So write that down, Kiln. 7 temporary hit points on top of whatever your health is right now.
Okay.
Which should be full, so.
7 temp.
Up to you today.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
What?
Range.
What? Oh, it's
ranged
touch.
You
It's
can touch
touch.
me.
Sorry. Yeah, no,
Okay.
you're out,
All right,
range
never
for that.
mind then.
Okay, so you don't want to use
Quickly.
dash action?
Yeah.
Just-
Dissonant Whispers is thing.
what's the
What does
range?
that do?
60
Trying to
feet.
figure out.
So that's in range.
Okay.
Must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they take 3d6 psychic damage, but immediately must immediately use a reaction if able to move. As far as speed allows them to move, the creature does move into obvious dangerous ground. Blah blah blah. So yeah, do you want to use that?
Yep.
6 saves on a save. So save one. Okay. So what's your DC?
15.
15. And it's a Wisdom save. What's his Wisdom? Okay. He fails. Fuck. So roll the damage.
46.
Roll them bones.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Slash R. 4d6.
That's 3d6.
17 damage. 17
Wait.
psychic damage.
You cast it at second level?
Yep.
Okay. 17 psychic damage. So let me write that down real quick. Alright, and let me read that real quick. Let's see.
And he has to run away now.
Yeah, that's the issue. So he, as you,
Just backs
Ash-
up into the wall.
well, no. Okay. So, as you whisper these words into the air, it carries over with an arcane essence, and begins to attack his brain from this distance. And you see him just look in horror and start grasping his face, screaming in pain. He, at this moment, drops the person that he was just holding, and runs behind his chair. You, from this distance, you kill him. You can see him pull something on one of the chairs, and a trapdoor opens behind them. He then disappears behind it.
God damn it.
This combat encounters became a chase.
Fuck.
Okay, so no more visuals, unfortunately, because I didn't expect this to happen.
I didn't expect this to happen either.
No, that's good.
For us?
No, it's great, because you made the fucking bad guy run away. Okay, does he reroll the save after every round?
No, he just runs away in
Okay, yeah.
immediate pain. And then
Yeah.
once he's done freaking out, he can come back.
If available to move as far as speed allows from the creature, doesn't move. Time obviously. No, it doesn't. It doesn't end.
What?
I gotta look this
No.
up. I gotta look this
Yeah.
up.
Hold on. Must
Because-
immediately use this reaction, if available, to move as far as the speed allows away from you. That's it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. That's so weird, though. Whatever. Okay, we'll say it ends after his turn.
Okay. I
Isn't-
think this is. What do you think, John? Or character? John, what do you think of this spell? I think I just did something awesome.
No, you did something cool, but at the same time, now he's out of your range of sight. Like he's gone.
Potato.
It immediately uses its reaction if it were to move. So it's a,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not like he continuously goes.
Yeah.
He's a Reuterbinks.
I mean, he's already out now.
No, but he's
so-
a Reuters thing.
So you use your action, your movement. So now it's El Tigre's turn, and he doesn't want him to get away. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, hold on.
This
I
fired
did-
way
fuck.
in the back.
This did not happen as I expected. 35. Fuck. He's gonna fucking. He can't bull rush him. He doesn't have that feat because it's a fucking feat now for some stupid reason. Fuck. Fuck it. He's gonna use his dash action. Fucking. He's running into the secret passage that the vampire just opened up. You having fun there, John?
What?
Yeah. Runs in there after him. Um, now it's back to the vampire's turn. Um, all right. Yeah, no, this actually works. So now you can't see what's happening, but something happens and the trapdoor closes.
What?
Kill, what are you doing?
Oh, the trapdoor closes. But the trapdoor closes behind the in front of the vampire.
Behind El Tigre.
Behind
So-
El Tigre.
Yes. So El Tigre runs into the thing after him, and then
Oh.
the trapdoor closes.
I guess I'm going to move to the trapdoor.
All right, you move up to it. What do you want to do?
Try to
Technically gone.
try to untrap it. Try to open it.
Dropping it. What would that be? Roll me intelligence.
Oh, shit. Okay.
16. Okay, you fumble around looking for, because you couldn't see what he pulled. You saw him pull something, but then you see a artistically designed object on the wall. Like you can see similar things across the rest of the wall, but you see it and pull on it, and this one actually gives, and the trapdoor opens, and about there's not going to be visuals for this afterwards because this is inside of area that was supposed to be descriptive. But like a little ways further in, you see the this tunnel. You see El Tigre and the Lord Marget currently like in a grapple.
Oh, shit.
Shit, what's this? Fuck, I need a luchador like sound effect.
A what?
A luchador sound effect?
Oh yeah, don't worry. Like I looked up Spanish drum. Don't worry. I was trying. But more importantly,
sorry.
yeah, more importantly, it's your turn. Use your movement and your action. Did you use your full movement?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you have bonus action, and that's it.
Oh no. I pull up my hammer, I guess. I mean, I know it's not really something I need, but I'm gonna pull it out.
That's a free action technically.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think I have a bonus action I really want to do.
Okay. All right, so that happens. Avi, your turn.
Keen, Avi.
Yes, Avi, got it. Okay. Sorry, no, I was looking up the fucking things. Okay.
Don't
Alright,
don't
so
look up
move
stuff.
action
Just
first.
go.
Yeah. Move action.
Don't worry about visuals anymore, because
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna move up as close as possible then.
you want to use a dash action to get up there. Because right now you can't really see what's going on.
Okay, I guess the dash is all I can do this turn then.
All right, so you make it up right next
Wait,
to Kill.
hold on. I'm gonna throw a thing of bardic inspiration for L.
You can't see him right now.
Oh, can he hear me?
You have to be able to see him.
I thought I just need to be. He needs to hear me.
No, is based on sight.
To do so, you use a bonus action on your turn creature other than yourself within 60 feet who can hear you.
Well, he's beyond 60 feet for one, and for two,
Okay.
he still wouldn't be able to.
Okay. Just hears in the background. Fuck him up, boy. my words of variation.
What are you doing?
Continue.
What are you
I
doing?
can't do anything. This is my
Do
turn.
you move
I
up?
moved all the way up. Yeah.
Well, no, as a bonus, so you basically either dash or you use a bonus action, kind of thing. So
I dashed.
okay, so
I
you're up.
dashed to get as close as possible.
All right, so you're up by Kill now, and you can start to see what's going on in there. All right, back to El Tigre. He's gonna try to slam the vampire to the ground using an athletics check. Is advantage, good thing. 5. Fucking damn it. fails. All right. So you see, as they're like kind of like wrestling with each other while the vampire's trying to get away now, El Tigre grabs him by the throat, lifts him off the ground, and then slams him onto the ground.
Sure.
He does have a chair, actually.
I know.
He's
Oh,
not.
right.
He's not going to use it right now because
Right,
he's doing this, but uses his action to throw him to the ground, and then he's going to spend a Moxie point to attack him twice. Now that he has disadvantage. Roll that. With advantage. Okay, so he crits on one of them, but the other one misses. So he's going to roll that. 5, 6, 7. Only 7 points of damage, but you just see him leap on top of the Lord Margit now, who's lying on the ground with the wind knocked out of him, just starts wailing on his fucking face. Kill him, what do you want to do?
Jesus.
Oh, sorry, no. Wait, sorry, that's Margit's turn.
It's a vampire's turn, right?
Yeah, it's Margit's turn, sorry. He doesn't like this. Doesn't like this at all. His day's not good.
I'd be actually more uncomfortable.
This day's not going how he planned. So, he's going to use half his movement to get up. He's going to make a multi-attack against El Tigre.
Multi-bow.
So,
Multi-pass.
one hits. He's going to do... Where's my dice? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points. So literally the temporary hit points he got of damage to El Tigre with a slash of claws. You see these gnarled nails coming out of his hands, and he slashes at El Tigre, barely scraping his chest, but enough to draw blood. And then he's going to use the other half of his movement to run further down the hall. At this point, he's saying, "Fuck this." All right, now it's Killen's turn.
Shit. Okay. Can I catch up to him down the hall?
Yes, you can use your movement, and you'll be right on top of him.
All right, like normal movement, right? Not like.
Yeah, not dash movement.
All right.
You have to
normal movement. I'm just gonna
Right.
gently walk towards him.
A soft jog,
Yes.
pushing over El Tigre as you move through, because this is a little tight quarters.
Sorry.
Yeah, out of my way.
Shit. And what is the name of the move in which I want to hit? It is a certain move, and it is, in fact, Searing Smite.
Oh, good lord.
Because fuck this guy. The casting time is one bonus action, so that's my bonus action.
That's fine.
So when I hit him with a creature, so I'm gonna try to hit him with my mace or my warhammer.
By the way, does this Searing Smite last for a duration or just one action?
The duration is concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay, so you can use it afterwards too. Great.
I didn't know that. And
Yeah, that's important to know.
Actually, it's concentration. Can you only have one concentration at a time?
Yes.
You
You also have Bless.
Bless is
key.
concentration.
It's Avi's spell that's on you right now. So he has to maintain concentration on that. You.
Right, but I did bless at the beginning.
Oh, you did?
concentration as well.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
sorry. Yeah, then that means you would draw Bless for this
Okay. Well,
if you wanted.
right. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to. I guess that 1d4 was basically for nothing. All right.
I mean-
but no, I want to hit this guy more than I want to.
Yeah,
bless
go for
him.
it. Go for it. Roll for that attack. Roll for that.
All right.
Running out of time. Jesus.
Wait, what? That doesn't make any
1d20.
sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. What the fuck?
How is it
Roll-
d20?
Roll again. Just.
I'm. Oh.
Wait, it's a double question or exclamation points.
Fuck. 9 plus 7, so 16.
You barely hit.
Damn.
Um,
All right, good.
Yeah, no. Double exclamation point shouldn't mean anything. Anywho, so you hit. Do the damage.
Okay. So that's 1d8, 7. And then an extra 1d6. The fire damage. So 15 damage in
It's
total.
fire damage?
Yeah.
Fire damage, alright. So
and
15.
now he's on fire.
He's
So
on
each of its turns until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed, it takes an extra 1d6.
Great. That's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna put that on him just so I can try to remember.
Uh-huh.
He is, where's the fire symbol? That's close enough. He's got a little fire symbol. Alright, so he goes from that to 15, so that brings it to. Alright, he's not doing bad, but not doing good. Alvi, what are you doing?
I am now going to push into the hall and let's see, cast another spell.
Alright, so you move up past Tigray, who is still getting back up from being pushed to the side.
Push him back down.
Fuck!
Stay there. Stay there.
PJ, wait! No, go.
Shit.
Go for it.
Let's see. I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on El Dickface.
Okay, so
yeah.
wisdom saving throw. Alright. Just gonna roll this dice, because the last one didn't roll so well. Fucking dick! Fails that, so he falls prone with after being set on fire and smacked the shit out of. Yeah, he starts to like choke on his own breath for a second, and then bursts into his loud, obnoxious laughter, and then falls to the ground, just clutching his sides.
Attack of opportunity, is it not?
No.
It should.
No.
What if I say it is?
No,
He's not moving.
That's why I picked up the spell.
No, he doesn't move. The attack of opportunity is when someone moves away from your melee range.
I thought it's when they fall prone.
No, it is not, sir.
No.
The only thing that's happened is that his speed has moved to 0, and everyone has advantage to attack him, and he has disadvantage to attack people. That's the only thing that's happened.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, fuck him up, boy. That's my turn.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. El Tigre looks pleased that you've knocked him to the ground, and runs.
I thumbs up.
Runs up and then grapples his ass, or at least attempts to, which he gets advantage on. So let's go for it. Ooh, that's gonna be high. Let's see if Lord can break it. No, he cannot. Oh no. So I'm gonna say, yeah, we'll save that. So as he's laughing, trying to wait, with his laughter, does he get saving throws afterwards?
Yeah, he gets saved every turn.
Every turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. While he's laughing hysterically, El Tigre just sprints across the way, leaps over Kiln, lands on top of him, and puts him into a nice, solid arm and head block.
Is he not on fire?
He's on fire.
Uh-oh.
Tigray does not seem to mind, especially since he doesn't. Technically, fire doesn't spread; it's magical fire. But, but we'll worry about the details later. This is supposed to be fun.
Okay.
So it gets him to a grapple, and then is going to use his bonus action to move into an escapable locker stance. So now he has him locked in a grapple, prone. For those of you who don't know, when a character is prone, they need half their movement to stand up, and because he's grappled, his movement is 0.
Not to mention he's still laughing controllably anyways.
He is, but if he saves that, which he can, he still can't move. He can do jack shit until he breaks the grapple, and he has disadvantage to break the grapple.
Can we draw now?
What was that?
Can we draw now?
No, he's not nearly wounded enough for that. Oh. He's not looking good, but he's definitely not, bad right now. Alright, so that's El Tigre's turn, because that takes a bonus action to change stances. Kiln, actually, it's his turn, so he's going to He has disadvantage on all things, right?
And it's sort of his turn. He does the Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. What's your or your DC?
That's a good question. Has
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier.
it's proficiency at.
It's
what?
+2. It's always +2 until like 5th level.
In proficiency? Oh,
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your
Right.
spell modifier. That's always your DC. So what's your charisma right now?
charisma would be +4.
4, 5, 6, 6 plus 8. So he fails. So he's going to take 1d4, you said?
1d6.
26. So far he... As he's on fire, you realize that even though he's burning and taking all this damage, his skin, his muscles, everything is slowly reforming during all of this.
God damn it.
So he takes... actually, you roll the dice for that. 1d6 fire damage. Okay, 5 fire damage.
Okay, just know I'm clicking it to look it out or look at it.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So now he's going to. Does he have disadvantage? Okay. Takes become incapacitated. Okay, so he can't do shit. Fuck, he can't do shit. So end of his turn, he's going to roll another save.
If
That's
he
all.
takes damage, he gets advantage, but that's it.
Yeah. Good thing because he rolled a 1. All right, what's your DC again?
15.
So he barely passes that. Fuck, good thing for the advantage. I mean, it's the end of his turn, so now he's no longer laughing. He's just really upset now. Now it's Kilden's turn.
Prone.
Yeah, he's in a grapple prone, yes.
Fuck him up, kill him.
Assume the position.
I mean, El Tigre has him in a lock and basically presenting his chest to you.
Right. It's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn. Go.
Can
Yeah,
I
would
try to
stake?
spear him in the heart with one of the javelins?
Yes. Roll an attack with advantage.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Roll again with, because you might get higher. No. Okay. All right. It's a 19, so I'll say you plunge the spear. Roll damage. You plunge your javelin.
Take the D6. Take the extra D6, boy.
Whatever.
Doesn't-
What's
doesn't-
your
Oh. If you want, you can apply. We'll say for.
Oh,
for-
the D6 inspiration dice. Is that
Yeah.
for the?
Yep.
That's for to hit, not for damage. So let's.
Yeah.
We'll
I
say
thought you
for.
could add it to damage.
No,
Oh.
no, that's
No, I'm pretty sure it's only rolls. Yeah.
that's no, that's definitely not how it works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
We'll say for brevity, you can add that to the 19 if you want to right now.
What would that do? Anything?
But it would do something. I'll say that.
Take it so you
Sure.
hit.
Sure. Let's do that.
Roll that
I
d6.
mean, might as well. 3.
All right, so that's a 22.
Yes.
So with that inspiration of "fuck him up, boy" from all the way in the back,
You know, yes, I should fuck him up.
indeed I shall fuck him up.
I was just going to lightly caress him with this javelin.
With him in this awkward grappled position with El Tigre holding him, you shove the spear straight into his chest, hearing the plunging and the slight snapping of bones. He, with a wide-eyed glance, looks up at you. and then falls limp.
What? Yeah.
You now have pierced his heart.
I
And he
keep
is
it pierced.
yeah.
Don't take it out.
Do you know that?
I don't know. It may not be true, but that's what my plan is.
Okay. If you want to roll, if you want
I'm
to,
not sure if that's actually a thing. Yeah.
if you want to roll knowledge, you can. Roll me a knowledge religion, and
Sure. I can do that. Let's see. +1.
you should be proficient in religion.
Yes, that's +2, right?
It's
Or
well, religion is an intelligence base, so
Right,
that
right.
plus your proficiency bonus.
Right. Yeah.
10. Fuck.
Average.
He might be dead.
Guys, just keep hitting him regardless, just in case.
So Altaria is still holding it. Okay, so Avi, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
He
He is currently limp with a spear, or not a spear, a javelin in his chest, where his heart should be.
Okay, I'm going to go up and coup de grace by slicing his head off, just to make sure.
Make a strength check.
Oh shit! Oh god! Crit fail. That's what I'm gonna see. Hold on, let me check my.
Because you're not specifically trying to just. You're not necessarily coup de grace. You're trying to chop off a head from a body, which is
Okay, well then I'm going to coup de grace first.
I mean,
which is French for coup de grace.
I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want to him right now.
All right, then I'm
Do you
gonna
wanna-
stab him in the skull.
All right, you do so. You don't even have to roll for that. You take your short sword, where his mouth and like basically the soft area of like beneath his mouth and beneath the chin, you just shove that right up in there to area of least resistant. Like I said, you don't have to roll for that.
What the hell? Sorry.
Whatever you're rolling with, stop using that.
But it's so useful.
It's not, because I'm getting two different answers, and that's not what we're doing. As a DM, I'm saying stop using that. Just roll normally.
Oh, it's doing damage and then no.
No, it's
No.
not. It's doing advantage or disadvantage.
Okay, I'm going to talk to my friends. They'll teach me how to do this.
Or just do what I say.
All right. So
I'm just saying,
if I
use the
roll-
normal dice. So you don't roll anything. You just stab him. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
So you stab him through the skull, and nothing happens.
Okay. I'm going to continue to stab him in the skull. Somebody can take it next turn.
No, that was your action. Altaria is looking at him. He's not sure what to do. He's still holding on to him, still grappling him. But as far as appearance goes, he is dead.
I'm suspicious, though.
Do you have holy water, by chance?
No, he does not.
Nope.
Can you bless something?
I mean, if he wants to pray to his god, he can, but
Do we need water? Let's bless that face.
I mean, you all have water technically.
I mean,
Okay, for this, I'm gonna turn off that music because currently combat has technically ended. Right now, you have a limp, what appears to be a corpse, in front of you, and a bunch of confused people behind you. What do you want to do?
hey guys, do you want to check on the peoples? Maybe.
Sure. I feel like this isn't the end. I feel like something's still. We should do something.
Like I said, if you want to do a strength check to decapitate him, you can.
I'm just going to ask our paladin to decapitate the creature.
Um, do you want to borrow his, do you want to crush his skull, or do you want to borrow his short sword? Because,
Crush the
Oh, right.
skull.
all right,
The skull. Okay.
roll me a strength check.
I want someone to take over holding the spear. And
Okay. I'll
Well,
hold on.
no, it's not being held. It's just you shoved it through his
Okay.
chest. It is
That's-
currently sticking out the other side.
All right, I guess stole. Man, I rolled terribly. All right, 12.
12. Yeah, definitely cracked that thing, but it's not smushed.
Is he still on fire?
Technically. All right. We'll say that went out for brevity, but technically, yes. And he'll take it. Okay, hold on. Let me roll for Tigray because he's technically just there for that. Okay. Tigray is taking some burns, but he's alright.
um. Hmm.
Hit him again, boy.
Can I
Squish
do
it.
a? Can I do try to do another religion check to see if like?
Yeah.
dead
Do you
guy?
want to take a nat 10? Basically, the difference between rolling now and taking a nat 10 is just taking your
Right.
time to sit down and think about it. Or whenever you take a nat 10, it's just taking extra time to make sure you get it.
I don't know if the 13's enough. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna roll.
All right. Risk it for a biscuit.
Don't fuck me now, dice. Booyah.
19. All right. After thinking about it for a quick second, rethinking what you initially thought before, you realize that's right. Stabbing them in the heart just kind of stops them. It doesn't actually kill them. What you need is either A, running water, or B, sunlight.
Uh,
Let's drag
So-
him outside.
I guess we drag him up. I guess we're gonna have to drag him upstairs then.
All right.
Can I use the rope to like tie down the spear into his chest or something? Doesn't come out. Or somehow bind it.
One
to
of you could technically hold this. Okay, if you wanted, you could tie him up just in case,
him.
and then while El Tigre dragged him outside, because he's still grappled, he's not letting go right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be sure.
Right.
You can hold the spear, making sure, because right now it's pretty stuck in there, but if you really want to make sure it's not going to fall out on accident, you just kind of hold it while the Tigre drags his body.
Okay. I think we should do that.
Okay, so it takes you, it's a little awkward, because originally you had to climb down a small set of stairs into the cellar. It's a little awkward, getting him up, but once you get him up, you kind of just like, drag him down the halls. There's a bit of congealed blood dripping down off of him onto the carpet. Nothing that good Elbergris won't get out. But yeah, you get to the front door, kick open the door, walk outside, and as soon as you're in enough solid daylight, his body suddenly bursts into a dark bluish flame, and his body turns to ash.
Right, you rake fire. All right.
I'll take your legs go at this point, just like, all right. So
All
you
right,
have.
let's go help those people.
Right? You have a pile of ash in front of you. You have people who are still. You recall there's people downstairs who are still tied up.
Mhm.
And an entire house that you could look through.
Cool.
I think we
Yeah,
should save that for next time.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's like 9.
yeah. I was gonna say to wrap it up soon, but so just to clarify, because I'm used to like the murderous hobo / super looters.
This
So I
might
was-
be my home, or this might be a home to keep. So we'll think about it.
well,
We're not all murder hobos.
I know, but that's what I'm used to. So when John and Jake left those bandits' corpses behind without even like looking through them, it kind of threw me off a little. It's like you don't want to check any of them? All right. And yeah, I'm just kind of used to that by default. But it might, without like giving too many clues away, it might be in your best interest to search the house. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll call it there for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Um, did not go as I expected, but still kind of ended the way I expected.
That was great.
I
I
expected
love that spell.
fucking bards, man, bards. They're
Fuck 'em
not
up.
they're not as broken as rogues, but still. So thoughts, questions, concerns. What do you guys think?
Mm,
It wasn't
so,
as Mardi Gras themed.
This what?
It wasn't as Mardi Gras themed as I thought. Just Tate's Mardi Gras, apparently.
oh shit! Is today Mardi Gras?
Shit,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. Okay,
Tomorrow is
we
Ash
had a marching
Wednesday
band.
and also Valentine's Day, and today, which makes today Mardi Gras.
Fuck, I didn't
Yeah,
even
no.
realize.
Yeah, we had a couple of high school bands like roam through the streets of Sacramento today.
Huh.
I didn't realize what the fuck that was about.
Also, I expected you guys to finish this in kind of quickly, but it's
Well,
all
I mean,
well.
we had
Jake's
to
not,
negotiate.
well. Jake's also not here, so that works out pretty well. So he doesn't miss that much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right, we cleverly negotiated.
Yeah, you actually did. Honestly, it was John's response that sold it, though,
Oh wait, which one?
or his replacement. Because
His
these people,
replacement?
because these people are terrified. Like, because this is literally the owner of their fucking property,
Right.
and they're terrified of him. So you like trying to like, we'll put in a favor for you. Like, right, you'll put in a favor for me.
Right.
And then he said
well,
that.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
like,
I have to, I have to pretend like, hey, technically you're the Lord, and I can't, I'm gonna politely ask that you don't do this. Okay, you will still do
you're also
this.
you're also a lawful good. So technically,
Yeah,
if he's breaking the law, you don't really give a shit who he is. Like,
right. But I technically don't have any direct evidence that he was the one doing it, and then he said he was. Cool.
yeah,
Stop. No. All right. Smite you.
yeah. I'm not going to throw moral questioning into the mix until later on. Don't worry about that one.
until later on. Copy. Got that.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, there's
okay.
no. I already have a specific encounter designed for John to take over.
God,
So
fucking shit. I'm gonna be killing baby orcs. I read that green
no, it's not that bad. Depending and depending on what
I'm just going to draw you quietly to another room. Have someone hold you there and do the deed.
oh god. No. Also, depending on what kind of character flow or design you're going for, Keaton,
Mhm.
I'll eventually build a encounter for you because, thankfully, because of what Jake chose, there was already like a planned encounter that kind of works for his character. So, without spoiling anything, there's going to be a tournament arc, and
Oh boy.
and he's going to have a fucking field day if you guys decide to go to it. Because honestly, grapplers are cool, but the problem is they're very specific to fighting one on one. Shuffle. They're very specific to fighting one on one, so they're not they're tanks, but they're not damage dealers, and they can only control one person at a time. So that's their drawback. But if they grab onto like a boss, like he just did, then it's basically game over. He can't move, he can't run away, he's got to break grapple first, and even then he only has half movement afterwards, so like bitch, you're mine now. Alright, so
Oh man. Okay. I'm so glad that my bard build was super helpful. That's
yeah, bards are
all.
always
Like,
helpful, honestly.
I did not expect that to go the way it did.
It's all good. But yeah, like I said, questions, comments, concerns.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah, no, I had fun. I can't wait next week.
Yeah, I always appreciate feedback because I want to make this game enjoyable for you guys. That's the whole point of running this campaign here.
Somebody. Okay. Well, during our game of Pathfinder that I was talking about earlier, can we start managing property? Because we literally
Yeah.
owned a kingdom by the end of our Pathfinder game.
Yeah, no. After like, because I said this first arc, because I list them as arcs. This first one is the hand-holding arc, so like I'm gonna lead you guys on what to do and all that shit. But after this, do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to overthrow the current government and make it your own, you can do it.
I
gotta-
don't think John's going to be happy about that. So let's-
No, probably not.
You
I mean,
never
unless you're,
know.
like,
You
super
never
terrible.
know.
Unless
Like
you're
I
super
said.
bad guy.
Like I said, like so
The
you're
king's killing baby orcs. God damn it.
well, no, you swore loyalty to the crown's ideals, technically.
Right. Yeah, I'm more like Captain America. It's like
Oh,
I'm loyal
okay.
to the dream.
But if the president, like for example, I don't think Captain America would really give a shit about President Trump.
No, probably not.
Probably not. He still would do his job, but not like with any favor towards him.
Just like like he'll become nomad again. And do the shitty costume. Not Captain America.
Yeah. So, anyways, so next week we're gonna get into the meat of things. Like half the session will be wrapping up this arc, and then the other half will be you deciding what you want to do. So think about that. And like I said, please, like I don't want to have to like force my ideas onto your characters. So if you have ideas for your characters, please share them with me, and I'll work them in. If you feel lazy about it, then I will definitely like make a backstory for your characters. Like I already have some for you, John, because Warforged are fun to play with. And if that's it, I am getting my voice is starting to go, so I will have to talk to you guys next week or later, whatever.
All right. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Till next time.
All right.
All right. See you guys later.
See ya.
What are the dude boys you up to next?
Them do boys.
Find out. All right.